What's going on out there in the pod streets? It's the Critically Unfocused podcast, back with episode of 143, live from the StreamYard studios. It's your team with the beam.
What?
The dream?
I am about to smoke. You mean talking about like the crack beam?
I don't know.
Crack beam? What the hell's a crack beam?
Damn, you got the gratuity waters?
Nah, so I went to Costco, right? And then I was buying water. And I got 2 cases of them. And then so I was like, okay, I'm just getting some water. And then like when I get in the car, I'm like, man, this case feels a little weird. And then I looked at I'm like, oh, these fucking, because it said 80 bottles of water. I'm like,
oh, you thought you was up.
Bucks? I thought I came up. Then I look at it like, oh, these are fucking small ones.
You got the iDrive Uber waters.
It's hella funny because you got 2 of them, so I know that they look like full size ones because they're all stacked on top of each other. Oh, you got fooled. That's hella funny.
Nah, yeah, because there's in a case there's like 2 stacked on top of each. So I thought it was just water bottles, just like
Shaq drinking a water bottle.
Speaking of short bottles, do black little people get to celebrate all of Black History Month, or do they got to cut it in half like mixed people too?
What?
That's crazy. Come on.
That ain't their fault. Hey, you know what I realized?
Being mixed ain't your fault either.
It's your parents' fault, though.
Nobody cutting time off. Man.
I agree with mixed people. They get to pick the first half or the second half. I get an extra day for some here. But nah, just because you a little person, nah. You still get the whole
okay.
Day.
I was just asking for clarity and understanding. That's it.
We splitting up this short ass month in the first place. That's crazy.
14 days is enough.
That's what they gonna say for us. We've condensed Black History Month to Black History 2 weeks.
2 weeks is funny.
If they could give us a week, they would give us a week for sure. We ready to riot.
Whatever.
Did you guys watch Roots in school?
No, what the fuck?
You guys don't watch Roots at all in school?
In school?
No. I didn't see Roots till I was an adult, and it was the remake.
Nigga, we saw that in
I didn't watch the last episode.
That's funny. Yeah, they definitely played that in like my history class, like middle school, 7th, 8th grade. I feel like we definitely watched Roots in class.
That does, I feel like I do remember hearing some people say they watched it. That's not some shit I want to watch in school at all.
No, yeah, it's right. It's like, damn, you definitely look at your classmates like, yeah, I definitely don't fuck with white people for the rest of the month. It's just
they breeding racism.
Because we watched that, and then that's that. What's the movie with the dude where is it To Kill a Mockingbird where he was on jail?
Yeah, we for sure everybody seen because we did do book reports and shit on that.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, that was that same class. We watched To Kill a Mockingbird, and then we watched fucking Roots in there.
That's an escalation. Like To Kill a Mockingbird is like, hey man, there's some like blatant racism here. Roots is like, I don't know if kids should watch that unsupervised.
To Kill a Mockingbird was tough, man. He got them all.
What do you mean? I'm saying like that's not something that's like shocking to watch in school.
Oh my goodness.
And,
go to bed.
Nah, she knows what time it is.
Every
Super
time.
Guest star. With
a little bonnet on.
Pulling up with the pink bonnet. She said, no, I'm recording the episode this week.
Get down. No. Bye.
Boo, Blake's hater.
We read another book that they came out with a movie. That book was boring as fuck.
12 Angry Men?
Nah, it's the movie.
12 Years a Slave?
Nah, that's funny. Nah, it was
But Not Buddy?
Nah, Leonardo DiCaprio's in the movie.
Hatchet?
Django?
Daddy,
Gatsby?
No.
Great Gatsby, yeah. We were supposed to read
Oh.
Go to bed. Love you.
That book was boring as fuck.
I didn't read that shit though. I was spark notes and that shit. Like, bro, this shit is boring.
You're not scared.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
The concept of the book is better than the book. I will say, fun fact, I stole the copy from Miss Linehan of The Great Gatsby, and I used that to roll my weed on until we moved this year.
I've never read that book or seen that movie.
I've never seen the movie. That book was boring.
I'm sure the movie's better than the book, because the book is just about like the greatest party of all time in Great Gatsby. The Gatsby's just knocking some shit down left and right.
That was like during like he was like a prohibition guy, wasn't he? When he like smoked.
Yeah, it was like during like the 30s in New York.
That's what the movie looked like.
Yeah, so I'm sure the movie's better than the book. That book is boring as fuck. He like hits some bitch with his car, so he's like covering it up. And
Secret Life of Bees. That's another staple.
Now, was it the Suit and Tie, like the song for that movie on the soundtrack? Or am I sure?
I feel like you're right.
Yeah, I don't know why I just randomly remembered that.
Justin Timberlake, the fucking soundtrack, man.
I thought that was on 2020. That's not.
That was the 2020 experience or whatever it was called.
But that's on Gatsby too.
I think
it
that
might
was
have just been like
soundtrack.
Yeah,
maybe. I could be making this up, but I feel like it was.
Every time like hip hop and pop culture have tried to make people get fresh, shit has gotten so corny. You gotta leave that shit alone. God damn, right. Jay-Z's done it twice.
And he's always the least fresh nigga ever. Like every time he tried to get fresh, that shit's weak as fuck.
He's probably like the most in his bag he's ever been. Like right now, like
yeah. He just looks like Cam Newton with better fitting suits.
Speaking of which,
hey man,
I think Jay-Z stole that hair. But
I don't like any of you niggas enough that if one of you guys was like, "Hey, I'm about to go swing on Cam," then I'm like, "Bet, I got your back."
I'm gonna talk you out of it.
I'm gonna try my best to talk you out of it. I'm assuming if you bringing it up, you got something else going on.
Like, nah, man, he did. I'm like, okay, but he might have had a point.
Dog, I'm gonna pull the video so we can react. If you haven't seen, obviously you don't use phones, computers, or internet.
Cam Newton might be the most number one pick looking gentleman of all time.
The way, but Monty said he hit this nigga with an Irish whip. This is a fake ass wrestling move to hit somebody with.
Oh, not the John Layfield Bradshaw.
And I'm mad that people keep saying that he got the top hat with the feathers in it. He doesn't have the top hat with the feathers in it. He got the top hat with his hair hanging out the top.
That hat was muddy too. He buys it and goes snip, 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 snip. Yeah. Cuts the top out.
Somebody said Cam is the first nigga to definitively win a fight without throwing a single punch. Because all he doing, look how he grabbed me. Get your ass over here. Ugh.
No, that hat didn't move at all either the whole time.
Look how he got my man. He's just yanking him.
And he's got another one in his arms.
He got one man in a reverse headlock. He dragging another nigga by his hood. And nobody has any leverage on him.
Only thing that makes sense is the man that's hugging him is trying to break it up. I didn't consider that until right now.
Which I don't think is.
He might be.
That's the only thing that makes sense is that he's trying to break it up.
But then again, I think he got the hoodie onto the ops. That's one of the players, probably.
Yeah, this dude in the white comes in and throws a hard ass punch, and I think he might have socked his boy.
I think he hit his homie. That security guard. That's like I think he hit the dude with the red.
No, I think he might be with Cam and he hit Cam on accident.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god, what a mess!
My favorite thing during any fight in a public event is the people in the background yelling, "Yo, chill, chill, chill!" Because you know what I'm gonna do is chill.
Look at my man's sweats though. Like the Saints alternate pants.
These are kind of crazy.
He's wearing like a
he's wearing these over like some Allbirds with a Bill Belichick.
He got a mid-calf zipper on the inside?
Yeah, that's crazy. Who is that meant for? Who's the mid-calf zipper meant for?
Him and his wife share the pants.
That's a big-ass police officer. Hold on.
Someone got on the Travises in there, in the mud.
Yeah, you know their shit's fake as hell. Yeah, Cam whooped these niggas. It doesn't make any sense.
This sounds like when you fight a group on Sleeping Dogs.
This image right here.
That's exactly what it looks like.
I know you guys seen the video of the dude in the dreads. He's talking shit about Cam. He was like, "Yeah, y'all non-throwing Atlanta hero quarterback can't beat me." And then an hour later, we see him actually beating you. It's nasty work.
You guys see him doing that interview where they was talking about the TSP shit?
You could tell the niggas was lying. You could tell the niggas was lying.
Yeah. Wait, bro, he was copping pleas.
They were basically saying that
guilty here because it's like the first thing you do is try to go on like a radio and do an interview and explain it, talk about Cam Newton was being a bully, and all this other stuff. When it's
they're like, yo,
kids and charity.
He's always hating on us for no reason, and the only reason this happened was because he was telling my boy that like we're the only reason. He's the only reason we have any clout or anything like that. It's like, but I just seen a video of you talking shit, and I haven't seen any videos of Cam talking shit. So I feel like you're wrong.
I think it's incredible. Your hands absolutely can lie to you. Like they can corrupt your mind and make you believe that you can do things you can't do.
Yep. Especially because like Cam is a very large man. These are some like decent sized dudes too. So they probably done whooped on something before and they're thinking like, man, this nigga ain't on shit. He was on shit. He was on a whole lot of shit actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He played NFL football
like
more recently.
6'5", right? He's probably like 6'5", 240, some shit like that, maybe.
He's probably 240 when he played. Yeah. Probably bigger than that now.
Probably bigger than that now. For sure, 6'5".
Been drinking cognac and smoking cigars.
Yeah.
Dog. Getting beat up by a nigga that got his dreads hanging out of his fucking Abe Lincoln hat is so crazy. That is some nasty shit, dog. Like, his hair bobbling around at the top of the fucking Future hat.
Dog, that hat did not move at all.
No, it didn't.
Not an inch. Not an inch. I think this video is one of my favorite things that happens on the internet, specifically during football season. I feel like shit like this always happens on a Sunday morning. Like the shit that just keeps us, like Montgomery Brawl, Sunday morning. We wake up Sunday morning. The first thing I see when I wake up Sunday morning was people talking shit about Cam Newton. I'm like, I don't understand. And then you see him just dragging niggas all over the place. This is a beautiful way to wake up on a Sunday morning. Spend your whole day in memes. It's great.
Cam Newton, undefeated.
Yeah. I need to see him. I need to see him do one of them celebrity boxing matches. Let me see Cam Newton fight Le'Veon Bell.
Let him fight Rashawn McCants.
Oh, okay. That might actually be a pretty.
He's put on a lot of size in his post career. I know he talks a lot.
A whole lot. I've never seen. I don't listen to that show, but I've never seen him say something I agree with. It's impressive.
He finally took the crown.
He was a writer on Ballers. I've never signed to Rashad McCants. Not Rashad McCants.
You were Rashard Mendenhall.
Rashard Mendenhall. Yeah, never mind.
I think Rashard Mendenhall was the creator of that show, wasn't he? Or like the executive producer?
He was something up there. He's definitely on the board.
I feel like that was like his idea.
The baller board.
They need to bring that show back. Yeah.
Dog, I want to do a rewatch of that and do like a watch along or something. That show is fucking phenomenal.
It's the best show ever, and it's the worst show ever at the same time.
I don't know if they can bring it back, but they definitely they could do other stories. Like that team could do other stories within the sports management world or sports world period.
My favorite thing they did on there was like create these like plot points and like sub stories, and then like the season ends, they just forget that shit even happened, and they never answer the questions. Like, remember when like what was Rock's character on there? Spencer?
Yeah.
Remember when he was having to borrow money from his clients, and he was dead broke. And then at the end of the season, like, hey, we want you to become owner of the Chiefs. Can you buy them? It's like, what the fuck? Like, what happened?
Yeah, they would for sure like get you real. Like he was addicted to drugs for a hot minute, and then it just like stopped. They don't have like a conclusion. It's just like
he got his hip worked on.
Isn't that why he got addicted to the drugs?
No, because he never got it worked on. That's how come he got addicted. It was like bone on bone in his hip, so like he was popping pain pills to.
Dog, remember he was just chewing them?
Yeah,
like he was just driving.
He was going to work.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, you could chew up a pill like that? I was like, holy shit.
He's right.
And remember when he like linked up with like his old girl or something like that? He like tried to trap her, talking about let me nut you. And she was like, excuse me? Like,
yeah, you remember
that?
Yeah. Yeah. When he was like, yeah, we should have a kid. She was like, no, I'm not interested. He was like, come on. But
the girl he like would have messed with the whole time?
Nah, it was just no. He kind of just caught up with her again.
Oh.
And then it was just hella random.
Yeah, it was like
because after that happened, I think he was because remember they were trying to buy the Raiders at one point, right? Or get in with the Raiders or something like that.
Yeah, I think he ended up buying the Chiefs.
Remember that Uber or the driver he picked up the old black dude that was just clowning him? That shit, yeah. I feel like it was like right after that. He's like, man, you ain't got no family, no kids, nobody loves you. I was like, man, you just killing this nigga in the backseat.
So unnecessary.
Hook him up.
Killing this nigga in the backseat.
Shout out the Ballers, man.
Hey, yo.
Killing this in the backseat's kind of crazy.
Yeah. That is kind of crazy.
What the fuck?
Or literally kill someone.
Not as crazy as y'all boy A-Rod trying to get casted on Ballers. It's one of the football players. Look at
baby, I'm man.
This nigga look like Tiger Woods. A-Rod look like Tiger Woods.
Like a sim.
Listen he does look like a sim. That's funny.
So A-Rod got the wildest tan I've ever seen. He popped out of the basketball game. People were like, is he okay?
He said I fell asleep on the beach.
All right, everybody. I know that I'm dark, but I am Dominican.
I know that I'm dark is a crazy.
I'm not black.
Dominican, and I went on, but I am Dominican, and I went on vacation, and I fell asleep.
Oh, the trick in the book.
Hey, I know a nigga when he's lying. I fell asleep in the sun. Lying.
Everybody, calm down. tranquilito, suavecito, mi gente. Yeah.
He don't even sound like he speaks Spanish for real. He a nigga. I'm not taking it.
You have some Duolingo Spanish. Stop playing with us.
He said that how I would say that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no. That's no, he popped out looking like the reverse Sammy. It's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. That was not A-Rod.
Sammy Sosa skin? That shit was funny.
He vampired Sammy Sosa.
He said he looked like Sim. He definitely looks like a character on any video game you play where it like lets you just auto generate a player and it throws some shit together.
Nah, for real.
That's not real.
That's every Japanese RPG game, the character creator. That's like the one before the darkest skin.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
I didn't know where he was on vacation. I didn't go on fucking vacation on Venus.
Nah, I fell asleep on the beach. Okay. All right, bud.
He was in one of those little tanning bed things.
Get the fuck out of here. We seen you showed up with Drago's girl at the game. We know what she was on. It's all good. She got in the fake tan bed. You got in after. That's what it was.
Leave it on that same setting, baby.
Yeah. Or you probably snuck up in there and tried to do something.
That's even crazier. That's even crazier.
Hey, getting it in the fake tan booth?
That's crazy.
You really got to put your horny in check. That's crazy.
And you know somebody's done it before. You know somebody's done it before. That's somebody got a fetish for that.
Is that Brandon Bass?
Nah, is that?
I can't tell.
He look too big or too little.
Yeah, I don't think he looks big. I don't think he's big enough.
I don't like that you can just identify Brandon Bass from his side profile 25 years later. That's crazy. Yeah.
Brandon Bass.
Y'all see Matt Barnes got fired as one of the analysts for the Kings.
One I didn't. Okay, it was from the Kings. I didn't even know he worked for NBC. But it's like an NBC regional.
Yeah. So he did an NBA analyst for the Kings on there were California NBC shit. They got a video of him about to beat up some kid who's announcing at one of his son's basketball games. So I guess the kid told him to shut the fuck up and sit down. So you see Matt Barnes walk over to him and he puts his hand on his shoulder like a good father would and said, "Shut the fuck up before I slap the shit out of you." Which I personally respect. I think letting somebody know, man, I'll slap the shit out of you. You tell me to shut the fuck up and sit down again.
I get why they fired him because I mean you can't be doing that on tape, but I also understand having the privilege to move that way because he obviously does not need the job. So
he
star lays his hand on a.
Look how he got his hand on his shoulder. He's not being threatened. He's just looking at him like, "Hey, man."
It's the Cobra clutch though. He's the tight grip.
Yeah, it's on the back of his shoulder.
Yeah, it's right there digging in. It's under the scapula.
Son's high school basketball game. The kid on the receiving end.
He wasn't yelling. He was talking real polite.
His twins are supposed to be cold though.
Matt Barnes is a 6'7" ex-LA Lakers, known for his temper when he was a top player.
I don't like how he snuck that in there.
Yeah,
y'all know when he was playing against other grown men, he used to be wilding, right?
I don't even know if he was known for fighting. He just got the one clip with Kobe. But even that really wasn't no fight shit.
He would get texts every once in a while and yell at a ref. But
he was a defensive player, so it's hey, it's gonna happen.
He was not as over the top or much of a temper of Pat Bev or Draymond.
I feel like those are also the end of the extreme.
Draymond is.
Isaiah Stewart, put him up there too.
Yeah, those are the people that I would say were known for their temper. Matt Barnes was just known because he beefed with Kobe. Yeah, really.
Now,
and didn't Isaiah? He didn't get arrested, did he? He just
did get arrested. Yeah,
yeah. That's crazy. Hey, we didn't talk about that on here.
We didn't. Punching Drew Eubanks. I think.
They had to go ask Drew Eubanks, "You want to press charges?" And he was like, "Absolutely, officer. Take that nigga to jail."
Fuck out of here! I would too. You punched me in the tunnel.
Punch him back.
He gonna slide.
That's crazy. That just I'm gonna play a clip.
Let your tax dollars work.
I'm gonna play a clip.
While watching his twin sons play a championship basketball game, he
could have been an R&B singer.
Yelled at refs.
Fucked up.
They called a technical
foul.
Yep. 02. He could have been Baby Bash.
Student announcer is in
That's
shock
funny.
My boy kind of came up and just put his hands on me. Actually, so I mean, I'm all good, but it's kind of I don't know.
Student broadcaster Jake Lancer had been calling the play-by-play when Barnes came at him.
He played victim.
Oh, wow. Matt Barnes.
So where's the part about him telling Matt to shut the fuck up?
That's what he says.
It was reported that
Barnes isn't going to make the story.
So okay, let me ask: who put it in? Pause. Who included that detail of the story? Was it just a random Twitter person?
I believe that was Matt Barnes's account of what happened. Was that the kid told him to shut up and sit down? But it is confirmed that Matt Barnes said, "I'll slap the shit out of you."
Eric Sondheimer was at the game.
Like
this is a high school student. The fact that he touched
I don't think touching the kid. Wow, that was about to sound fucking crazy.
Can't put your hands on people's kids for real.
I think you can. I think you should. That's just me though.
All right, you gonna live long.
This makes me think of this video.
They don't believe
A police presence.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the thing, man. A lot of these motherfuckers like multi-millionaires, but they ain't really trying to fight like that. Some will though, but they ain't really trying to fight, especially like with star players too. Because if you punch somebody, you got to use your hand, and your money makers are
Hold
your
on.
hands, man.
And rewind that a little bit. Whose stat line is that? 11 points, 12 boards, 4 blocks. It was hooping. 29, 10, and 6 for Big Blake Griffin. Oh, Wesley Johnson? Holy shit. That's the best game ever.
He was so nice on 2K.
Oh my god.
Especially when he could shoot a little bit too later.
Yeah. Got a little dunk symbol by his feet. 21, 17, and 4 from Dwight.
Oh wow, Marvin Williams.
Marvin Williams, 5 and 6 from D. Kimball with good knees.
Because
Jack throwing the papers during this kills me every time. Look, this game got Tobias Harris paid 26 to 3. Look at movie.
Oh, that's the Detroit Pistons, Tobias.
It's Smith. Double.
Anthony Tolliver was 17. Good Lord.
5 for 6
Chris Paul trying to beat me up.
Call the police. Chris Paul trying to beat me up. Like, it kills me every time. I think that shit at work when customers be getting mad. Call the police. Jimbo trying to beat me up.
Oh my god.
Oh, good Lord have mercy. All right.
Hey, hold on. This is about to be some hate you about to play here. I don't like this. I know what this clip's about to be.
Anyway, it's helping me prove a point.
Let him play.
At your expense.
Let him play.
Ronnie Williams, they said he got fined with like $30,000 or something like that because he
good.
The rest. He cooked the rest for
He about to be getting paid and be at home after this year.
Blake, look at the angle of this play and look at where the ref is at.
It looks like that gentleman, Asur Thompson, is fouling Dante DiVincenzo, White Dante. I don't like that.
They're about to hit this nigga with one of the Dudley brother moves where you like throw him in the air and then he comes and RKOs him over the table.
I feel like Asur Thompson's the only one making a non-basketball move there.
No call.
He running,
and
yes.
Enough's enough. We've done it the right way.
No, you haven't.
The league. We're sending clips. We're sick of hearing the same stuff over and over again. We had a chance to.
It does got to be hella frustrating and annoying to like hear the league office say, "Hey, we got the call wrong last night."
Hella times. Like they've done that to them multiple times.
That's got to
look how Asur Thompson stops in his fucking tracks.
Hearing the same stuff over and over.
This is fourth and 1 on the goal line.
We're sick of hearing the same stuff over and over again. We had a chance to win the game.
Out there.
Hey,
and the guy dove
right when they changed the rules about how you can contact a receiver in the NFL, I think it was like the Ravens played the Jets like on a Monday night, and Ray Lewis hit, I think it was Dustin Keller, the tight end from the Jets, just like that over the middle. And everyone was like, that's how you do the clean hit.
Yeah. Dustin Keller, what a name.
Yeah.
Fucking ACL doing that
into Asar's legs, and there was a no call. That's
look at my man's in the sweater. It's a good
reason I brought this up was I feel like fans for sports have always complained about refs, but I feel like the last like 5 years that I can think of, maybe a little longer, it's been like several times a week. Every sport is like, hey, look how fucking terrible our refs are. How do you miss a call like this in like the crunch time of the game? It would make more sense if you called it to stop the play and then you're like, okay, never mind, it's not a foul or whatever. That's a crazy call to miss.
So I do have some insight into this, not particularly that's going to make this situation here easier to understand, with regardless of how you feel about it, but just NBA refereeing in general this year. I think it was on the Pat Bev podcast. I forget who he had on, but they were talking about, it was Richard Jefferson. They were talking about that this year the NBA has like brought in like because we're doing this review thing now. So someone is looking at the games afterwards to look at how many calls they got right and wrong, which is how come they have that paper that comes out afterwards. But based on how the percentage of right and wrong calls that you get, that's how they're handling referee promotion. So it's like you start out as like the third person on the ref thing, and then you move up to being the crew chief. But then also, like if your percentage isn't high enough, then you don't get to ref in the playoffs. So, and then as the playoffs go further along, people with the higher percentages, they're the ones who are going to end up being in the finals and stuff like that. So there's a lot more things being called now because people are scared if they don't call them, it's gonna mess them up. And yeah, I think that players were used to probably getting away with a lot more, being able to talk to referees and like point out like, hey, like you got to let us do this or whatever, stuff like that. But now like, they literally can't because it's messing with like their career progression.
But like, doesn't this play count against him when you miss some shit like this? It's like, hey man, you gotta call this.
I'm saying outside of this play, like this is not going to help the understanding of this play here. Okay. But
yeah, I guess that does make sense where like sports are seeming to like. Well, I guess with the NBA, they are doing more to, I feel like, get the refs to get it right. But instead of like getting it right, they're just like, I'm not gonna call shit, or I'm gonna call everything and can't.
But it could have been one of those things where it was like they felt 50-50 about it, and rather than call it and disrupt the entire like the flow of the game with like the other side of someone made a good defensive play, right? And you call it and you take that away, then like you give the game away. So what are you gonna do?
You did it either way. It just was who you were fucking over.
Yeah, somebody was going to get the bad end of this,
like this, and then that fucking
I didn't see nothing.
The Chiefs, yeah, of course. This is the same shit that happened in that Chiefs game against the Packers or whatever. Was it the Packers? Where then they get like jumped on Marquez Valdez-Scantling's back at the one in front of the ref, and they didn't call it. And then
they knew he was going to drop it anyway.
He definitely was going to drop it.
Yeah, or like the NFC Championship game where the Saints got screwed by the fucking Rams.
That's when I said 5 years. That's the game I was thinking, maybe a little longer, because that was one of the worst calls I've ever seen in sports.
That was one of the worst calls. I couldn't get anybody fat to be back when that happened, though. Like, y'all had a chance to win it in overtime. Shut the fuck up.
You did have a chance to win it in overtime. But, like, that PI was not just a PI. Like, it was hella early.
That's devastating. They just kept playing. I was like, wait, they're not going to call that shit?
Yeah. If I'm Drew Brees, I'm not snapping that ball.
Like, someone gotta look at this.
Somebody gotta make up a new rule, bitch. We're not snapping.
We're gonna delay a game and have you tell me why it happened.
Yeah, we'll delay it. We'll delay it in the fucking end zone. Somebody needs to tell me something.
Roger, get your hands.
Was that the year they won the Super Bowl, the Rams?
Or was they went to the Super Bowl? Yeah, they lost. They lost. Scored like 9 points.
13 to 3. I think it was 13-3.
Hey, that's all the crazy shit today. Todd Gurley is younger than Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
by like a couple years, isn't it?
It'd be a couple. Todd Gurley's 29, so it can't be a couple.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it's like one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Todd Gurley was nice, man. It just sucks, man.
Toast.
Them degenerative knees, man. It's really just bad luck.
He's made it a pixie stick rappers.
What was it? I think the biggest case of that shit was the Brandon Roy shit. He had the degenerative knees.
I mean, Greg Oden, arguably, this shit's got to be.
I think Todd Gurley might be the biggest case because he was like trying to get like a fully guaranteed reset the running back market contract, and then immediately couldn't play football. Like,
you know what's funny too? Because like he got paid, but like the big money that was big money then is nothing now. It was like 4 years, $57 million.
Yeah, I would say I feel like he was trying to get like 335 all guaranteed or something like that to like start trying to get running backs to get guaranteed money, which wasn't going to happen. But then he ended up being the worst possible case for it.
It's just bad luck. Like he can't control that shit with his knees.
Well,
he got a second extension though.
It's the double-edged sword too of being that good, because when you're that good, you're going to get a ton of touches on your way to the pros, and then while you're in the pros too. So it's like your time is only going to be shorter. Like no one's can stand up to that shit like that.
Sure.
Damn, that's just crazy. I thought it was about to be nasty when he went to Atlanta. I thought he was about to be kind of cold there. He was not.
Nah, because it kind of already looked like he was falling off because like that playoff run, they was letting CJ Henderson get a lot of touches.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Henderson was kind of balling out.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. But that's also the thing with it's kind of like with Alvin Kamara. Like I feel like he's been like perfectly used, so he's not gonna be like fucked up when he's done playing. Because I feel like he's never really like gotten hella carries.
He has the highest cap hit of running back this year.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I was looking at Sport Track, like the leaderboards for highest cap hits and shit. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, he's number one.
Him and McCaffrey are so far ahead of everybody else, if I'm remembering right.
Oh, like money wise?
Yeah.
I think McCaffrey was too, but I don't remember.
McCaffrey is.
I know they're one or two.
Yeah, McCaffrey's like 16 million a year, and Kamara's like 23 or something like that.
Kamara's at 18 this year.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll go. I just look salary rankings. Okay, cool.
I think they're trying to.
Alvin Kamara has a total of 1,800 touches in the league in the NFL.
That's really small, huh?
Which it seems like that's Derrick Henry in a year and a half.
Okay, this is better. If I go by position, running back update. Yeah, Aaron Jones is number 2. 17.5.
Oh wow.
Nick Chubb's 3, which hopefully he's playing next year.
Oh, McCaffrey's like 14.
Yeah,
seems like a fucking steal.
Yeah,
seems like a steal. Damn,
it's got to be one of the. Go ahead.
I'm saying, what's his? So his salary cap is like 14. I wonder if that's like based off of like maybe like bonus. Or I wonder if he has like one of those contracts that like like the numbers go down as the contracts go up.
It says this right here. His total cash is $12 million. His base salary is 11.8.
Well, I think it's got to be one of those things too, where because he signed this deal with the Panthers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they probably had to eat some of this when they traded him.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably not going to show up on anybody's books at this point. It's dead money for the Panthers.
Yeah, that sounds right. Sheesh.
Patrick Mahomes has $1 million workout bonus. I don't know what that means or what that entails, but so does him and Kyler Murray have that.
Yeah, show up to the first day at camp and you get paid. Yeah. I think that's just how they be squeezing when they give them quarterbacks all that money. It's like how they squeeze it in. Pause.
All right. One day we will grow up. One day.
Speaking of people squeezing it in for money, they said your boy Diddy out here wilding again.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's getting sued by a former producer of his, and people were posting some screenshots of the like court documents talking about one of Carisha, Young Miami's cousins, try to have her way with one of the men. That Diddy was like been like recording, blackmailing people. And when I say recording, you know what I mean when I say recording.
Wait a minute. So her cousin tried to have her way with who?
This dude that's suing Diddy. I guess Carisha's cousin, who's a woman, like forced herself on it, like forced.
Oh, her cousin was a woman. I thought it was a dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
no, it wasn't. It was a woman, surprisingly enough. And don't ask. I don't understand how. They just talk about Diddy.
Look?
I don't know. I'm sure if you go to Carisha's Instagram, she's on there.
Probably chameleon.
Man, sexual assault don't sound too bad.
All right.
Wow. If I had less of a heart, I'd clip that up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. I didn't have much more to offer on the Diddy case. I just thought it was
I haven't seen the new developments. Is this it?
Okay.
Oh, that could be.
It's not. I was pulling up the words for you.
Oh, it's
I didn't have time before the show tonight to properly curate all the documents in a way that
bruh. He's wearing some kids' baseball pants. This is crazy.
The funniest one is Jerome from Snowfall. They said this nigga had on a boneless suit.
What?
Can you just keep scrolling down and it'll show up?
Yes.
Some of them are like the quotes to the.
We got to tell people what we're looking at. We're looking at the worst outfit ever thread.
You got Russell Westbrook. I'll describe this to y'all. Okay, Russell Westbrook is here in a sleeveless blazer with the preacher tabernacle on the chest, but the blazer is like it's a camo. It almost looks like potpourri sort of. And then the pants they're doing that 2013 like sagging crotch thing, but they're skin tight to the leg and they go like down mid calf.
Baseball or football pants without the pads in them. Like it looks like he has thigh pads,
but with the saggy crotch. Yeah. Saggy crotch is important.
It's post practice, or you have no pads on, so everything's just loose.
All right, and then I look. And then you got some boneless blazers on.
This is a disgusting fit.
God damn it! Hold on, yeah, I'm about to.
Shout out to everybody's wearing glasses when they didn't need glasses. That's crazy. What the
cargo sweat?
Khaki sweat denim?
What is this? And Joe Budden might be one of the most interesting people of all time.
That
Because he has
man's-
like terrible fits, terrible opinions. He's a great rapper, I guess. I don't
Hold on,
understand.
this man is Karma Loop clearance, boy. Damn, not the 42 trues.
These are
Those
some
some
big
big-ass
ass
shoes.
True Religions, and he wearing them with some Asics. It look like. And
Oh,
a button
look at
up
the form.
and a studded.
Why was Getty in the building? This is
Okay,
drip. This is drip. Nah, they hating. This is drip.
event. See, at the Grammys, he just looked like a Kane the Conqueror.
Look, he got his phone in his sleeve.
That is kind of crazy.
What is that nigga wearing?
He's one of the people from Game of Thrones that had them masks on that couldn't talk to you.
Yeah, man, that's hard.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
This
Yeah, I
right here,
remember
why?
people was proud of him. Yeah,
This is why he couldn't be a Spider-Man.
Why do these niggas never have socks on? What is the shoe game? Is always killing me.
He went to the casting and they put that picture on the table.
Ooh.
I just put the
Little
Jerome suit in the private jet.
Little baby got on a
The watch is
like-
over the sleeve.
That's nasty as
Frozone.
fuck. I didn't even notice that when
through
I
the
first seen
sleeve.
This is a dry fit Prada shirt.
Look how his belt protrudes out of the shirt, dog. Nigga look like I got a utility belt on.
Atlanta's not a real place.
Oh, this is a terrible fit. Oh, this is
Who is this?
This might just be a regular nigga.
Oh, this is horrible.
He got Cincinnati red socks on with some fake Concord 11 lows,
Is that a Guy
Wait.
Fieri hat?
American flag shorts, a Boston 8. Who's number 8 for Boston for the Celtics?
Was
Is that
Kimba 8?
Porzingis?
Kimba was 8, right?
Kimba didn't wear them jerseys. He might have been 8. I don't remember.
Kimba might have been there. Maybe when they did
Aren't these the jerseys they're wearing this year?
Nah.
Oh, okay. This is
Those
terrible.
aren't
And then
this
he has
year.
on. Yeah, I do think this is a Guy Fieri hat.
Why do niggas have Guy Fieri hats?
I don't know. That might be the worst fit they've put on this thread.
Nah, bro.
Oh, okay. The Mets jersey with the
Over the
denim
overalls?
tight overalls. The denim tight overalls with the Mets jersey on top of it is crazy.
This is a fight for New York fit.
Hey, look how his Timbs are tied.
Oh, he really used them hoes.
These are the work boots. He tied it. I'm mad because this nigga kind of looked like me from the side. I don't like.
I don't hate the frames though. He got a pearl earring in. Damn.
Hey, the funnier ones are the regular niggas because
of course.
They bought a bunch of shit that they're like, I'm just gonna put on all the most expensive shit that I bought. It doesn't matter that.
These are stimmy fits.
This nigga got on fishnet long sleeves under a referee.
I didn't even see
I
the
didn't even
fishies.
see that, dog. I thought his
Under a
arms were just
referee.
hella hairy.
No,
This looked like Ike Taylor from the Steelers.
Wow, what a
And then his Yeezys those had to come out in like 2018, but his phone is one that came out in like 2015. This nigga's broke.
This is
I
Ice
feel
from
like-
the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh man, these things are terrible. All right, let me look at what that Jamal sent us. Hold on.
That's the Jerome one.
Hold on, what's up? Okay. Damn, I
Wait,
want to see what's down there. Oh, okay, this is done. That's
Okay.
not related.
it's related. All right, this is.
Woo!
terrible.
Is it Dolce undies in the?
Nah,
This is
it's fine.
Atlanta.
She thick as hell, but goddamn, she wild.
Oh, sorry, I could have just switched it over to a different way. Hold on. This Jerome fit is crazy.
Yo, that shit is nuts.
This nigga
Nah,
got
that's
on
tough.
this nigga got on a chandelier fucking trench coat.
Nigga,
That's tough.
nigga, they cut a part of his jacket and put it
What?
by his calf. And it's hanging by pearl. Nah,
Look at the
Pearl.
boots though.
that shit is terrible.
I
He
can't
got
tell
on
if those
leather
are-
pants.
I can't tell if those are leather pants with regular boots or thigh high boots.
Dog, he dressed like somebody fighting Devil May Cry. This is crazy.
Being able to put your hand in your pants pocket through your jacket is fucking insane.
Oh.
Nigga could handcuff him to his own fucking jacket. Oh,
Imagine
God.
like you a fashion design, you spend all your time trying to make serious clothes, and you just make that on some whimsical shit. Like, nah, I need that. I need that.
That's the nastiest fit I think I've ever
Hold on.
seen.
I kind of want to look at a couple more of these because this is fucking insane. You guys know what it is when we talk about pictures. You got to go check out the YouTube this week.
Yep. Lizzie McGuire. No hate.
That ain't Lizzie McGuire, nigga.
That's the
that is.
That's the shit from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
No damn.
Same girl.
She is not Hillary.
That's Lindsay Lohan's mom back there.
I do remember the era where girls were wearing jeans under their shorts and like dresses and shit.
It's modest. If you ever meet any young girls from the
that does like ring a memory.
This how never mind.
This is how the girls were actually dressing.
Not the ankle length jean skirt.
Oh, now we get to the sick shit.
He don't count.
Nah, this is sick though.
He wearing a shooting sleeve for no reason like you, Jamal.
That's crazy. He got me fucked up. I've never just worn a shooting sleeve for no reason.
Every time you see R. Kelly doing something, he's incredibly sweaty, and it makes me.
Nah, he got on a goddamn. Like the logo for the Scarab, that belt logo.
Is that a fingerless baseball glove? Oh no!
When R. Kelly started dressing like us, but not like us.
Yo, R. Kelly wearing a hoodie with like slot machine logos all over it and Pac-Man figures with some knee-length cargo denim shorts. And you got some fives on. The fives is drip.
Yeah. Those look like the 3M fives from the Raging Bull pack.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
Also, hold on, I gotta play this. You guys see this video of him smoking this big ass?
Absolutely. What? The Chipotle cigar? That's a taco time.
How, Sway?
That's something else cigar, but yeah.
All right. No, I just seen him on some wild shit too. That's crazy though. I feel it though. You've been big your whole life, like, and then you finally can start wearing some shit. He's gonna put on whatever.
I don't even know how to start to describe this.
It's Fat Joe.
I don't even like. Is this a furry coat on underneath?
He got like a pink Gucci hoodie, and he got like a cargo khaki.
He got a Carhartt work jacket.
Yeah.
Why is he shaped like this? Like his chest is hella big, but his tummy's like back here.
Got that shit took off.
I'm confused. He's built like Anthony Anderson, but with a six pack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these boots are fucking crazy.
You wear them shits outside, you get a rain right in your boot.
Fat Joe got to be too rich to be dressed like this. This is bullshit.
Nah, he just bought them Trump sneakers.
Them shits aren't even like made yet either, right?
Yeah, he got them though. Oh,
yeah,
we ain't gonna. We don't do rats.
See, this is what Joe Budden dressed like a nigga who like had like not a lot of money, but like I got good job money.
See, but this is how I know. There's a poison seeping within our culture because Lenny Kravitz wore this same scarf and nobody flamed him up for it.
Because Lenny Kravitz is a different type of nigga. It's expected for Lenny Kravitz to dress like that. He's a different type of nigga.
Why won't you allow Joe to be that?
Because he's not. I've heard him speak.
You having multiple garments on that go like below your waist and they're tops? It's crazy.
I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
You got 3 of them shits on.
Oh yeah, this got the scarf. There's another sweater. This sweater.
You got to take a shit in a hurry, and wearing this is trouble.
hey, he got to like lift his jacket up.
Oh no!
You can't go to the bathroom wearing that.
Hey,
either of them, really? Yeah, for real.
He got to put his trench coat around.
You got to clear the way.
Wipe his ass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You got to bring an assistant.
You get a little piss stain on your jacket. Everything that Kanye's wore for the last like 5 years.
All right, he's trying to get right here though. I can't use this to judge.
He's trying to get right in what way? He just wears.
You gotta sweat. People wear them at the gym all the time.
Kanye is wearing this most of the time I see him out now. He's always trying to get right.
Yeah, dog. Wellness is life.
He's dressed like a cult leader. He's about to start having
also true.
Walk around dressed like this. I don't like this. They got ninja boots on.
The album's fire though.
Woo!
Oh, is this Miguel?
Bobby, hey, he dressed like a Starlight from The Boys.
No, this is what Zordon be wearing when he laying in that tube.
He can dress like a Power Ranger.
I don't know if I hated the era of niggas wearing the like super high shoes or the current era where they're like wearing hella bulky running shoes.
Look at my girl's hair over his shoulder though. Why is her shit like just so parted in the middle?
Yeah, that's a lot of forehead. It's a lot of forehead, Sean.
A lot of space. She's talking to David Ortiz over there. This is a cheat code.
Yeah,
He like a. What they say he looked like the the SSX tricky.
Oh no!
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
something diabolical.
Hey, Vic
This is the Marcus
dressed
Houston
like
fit. He stole his
see,
swag.
this is where I'm kind of like I feel like Vic Mintz is a different type of nigga. He can wear this.
He dressed like Granny's good couch. Don't worry about nothing.
Who's that? Oh,
I don't know who this is.
That's Azalea Banks.
Is it? Oh, okay. I only ever.
She did not lotion her butt before she wore this.
Yeah, she looked dry.
Out. She wore a denim thong out, but kept the pockets.
Yo, I didn't even see
with the puffer. Is the Canada Goose?
That's what. All right, man. She need to lotion that butt.
What the fuck?
That Big Sean?
Nigga, no.
Kind of look like it. No, I don't know.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
Who that is?
Oh my God, Blake.
Is Drewski?
No, this is some random nigga on Twitter. He has some of the worst fits ever. He'd wear fits like this, but he'd wear like some cleats, not like I'm wearing Jordan 11 cleats, but he's wearing like the lineman cleats.
I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown right here. My man got on a Subway visor, the Brett Favre jersey. Looked like some stretch jean shorts. They're stretchy kind though. They're not normal. He got him the Godfather socks, and these might be some Steph Curry's on his feet. I don't know.
Oh my God, I don't remember this dude's what her
name.
And
a Bolex.
He had like
on the wrist.
Wearing like a fucking Kyle Bowler Ravens jersey with like actual football pants.
That's tough.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Hey, if Steve McNair Ravens jersey be tough though.
This is a classic. I'm gonna keep it a buck. When he first wore this, I didn't hate it.
Also dressed like Randy's good couch. Marcus Houston in the see-through, looking like the Forces. You feel me? If you know, you know.
That's how he attracted his 18-year-old wife.
She was 13 at the time. I thought or something crazy. This is legendary though. This is in the rafters. So we got Joe Budden in the shirt Z. It's a hockey basketball jersey thing he got going.
Yeah, he's really in this thread like hella times.
And wearing two different teams in one fit is crazy.
Yeah,
you got a Yankees fitted on with the Rocket shirt.
Like 8 1/4 fitted on.
I wore that to watch the throne though. I'm not gonna lie. I wore that same fitted, not the shirt.
Okay,
like
fitted is fine.
No, you can't find this.
And he's wearing a hoodie underneath it.
Yeah, you can't find
like
that shirt.
A crew neck hoodie. Oh, and then this is your boy Joe.
This jacket's crazy though. Boo.
Oh man, I hate that it says the quotes are wild and we can't look at the quotes.
Oh, how do you get to them? You were telling me earlier. Oh Lord. Oh boy, we've gone into the depths. The algorithm's kicked in.
Deviated kind of quick. I don't know because it's there we go. View quotes. Let's get
it. I found some wild shit earlier this week. Or damn. So on all the Zeus reunion shows, the first episode, this is nuts.
Nigga, what is he?
He got a floor length hoodie.
Yo, he got a body length hoodie
with another body length thing over it. He's 2-time felon.
Wearing the double body length fit, mind you. He also has sweats on underneath. Look how long the strings for this hoodie are. Joe Budden is wrong, dog. Like, I hate that that's your man's.
He make good content, but nah, he's crazy. What?
I remember seeing this on the timeline.
She's homeless. Don't do this.
Nigga, she sets her phone up. This is good ass quality too.
We gotta stop making fun of people with mental illnesses, man. Or letting them.
You could just be trolling.
Do we have to? Okay.
No, he thought he was Tip. Or yeah. T.I. I mean, Tupac. My fault.
Tupac, yeah. Joe Budden's going. See,
not Ludacris from the State Farm, man.
I'm gonna say this is a commercial, so that doesn't count.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
this is LeBron's fault for real.
Nah, this is so Draymond's got the teal that every boy wanted to wear to their homecoming in high school.
Like good Robin's egg. Good Robin's egg.
With the black creased up shorts with the flats. This, I'm telling you right now, I know at least 10,000 black young men wore this exact same fit to their like high school homecoming or prom or something like that.
He got the legs good in baby oil though, man, but he didn't hit his face. He's crazy for that. That's nuts.
Not moisturized.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Fab more. Fab also got some of the worst fits, and it's worse for him because he thinks he's putting this.
Honestly, this fit ain't that bad. He's just old, so it's fun to make fun of.
Now the chanklet is crazy.
I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
This fit is fucking terrible. What do you mean it's not that bad? He got like finish line checkered stitching on this.
He got a Jeff Gordon crew neck sweater. That's nuts.
Let me see. I could go through this shit forever. Jesus Christ.
Nah, so I was saying though, damn.
Jamal's gonna say this is not bad because he wants to dress like Fab.
Have y'all? I think Timberlands with shorts is like only allowable if you're from New York.
I agree.
No buttons on Instagram.
Joe Budden will have like the makings of a good fit if he just didn't put it on.
No, he was so close right here. He was close.
If he didn't have on Gucci Uggs in this photo, he could have got the fit off.
He almost did it to him.
Oh man,
almost did it to him.
No, this is horrible. This when Neo was out. That's crazy.
Okay. Okay. This is the last one. Benzino got on.
Got on the killer jersey.
Benzino has on the rape jersey. He has a huge jersey on that says O.J. Simpson, Kobe, Mike Tyson, R. Kelly. These niggas all have one thing in common.
Look at his wristwear. What is that? The gauntlet?
It's kind of tough.
He looked like a badass.
The gauntlets, not the jersey. I remember. Yeah,
what?
Nah, this was crazy.
I got shoulder pads and eye black on in the club, and this is definitely not a costume party. You got the double Nike arm. Okay. All right. We gotta move on.
Like I was saying, on every like Zeus reunion show, the first episode of the reunion, they have somebody perform a song. And normally it's the person who like did the intro for it. So they'll perform the intro live, like on the reunion.
Yeah.
And I looked up the guy who performed the intro for Baddies. And I went to his Twitter, and the man is the most diabolical likes of all time. But he doesn't tweet. He just likes things. So yeah, it was
when you say diabolical, what do you exactly mean?
Richard Lawson.
Oh wow. He's on that kind of time.
He's on time. There's some good shit. But I mean, I was like, damn, like I didn't know he was.
There do be some good shit in people's likes. It's just hella crazy to like have that in your public Twitter likes.
That's one of the only time I ever clicked on somebody's likes though, because I was trying to see like you have no activity on this page. You didn't even like the post of you performing the song on the show. Like, that's a big moment for you.
Was the song fire? Is that why you wouldn't look him up?
I had just never seen the dude before. It's a white guy. I was very surprised.
I see how that could raise some curiosity.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, man, like this is your big moment. Let me see what else you do. Like, that's what he does.
It's like who knows what.
Getting the beats in.
Wasn't like Doc Rivers liking some shit like that too?
Doc Rivers, they got him and he got a job.
Doc Rivers, it was a couple.
Doc Rivers was going crazy on the line.
He had some flagrant shit in there.
Some nefarious.
And it was like they caught him, but you could tell he didn't know how to like go unlike it, so it just stayed up for like 7 hours. And it was some shit that he had a search for. It wasn't just like, oh, I went onto this porn page. He was searching.
Nah, it was something.
Which hey, I don't blame him. Twitter got some good shit.
Yeah, oh man.
One day this earth will be purged.
Of what?
I don't know.
Hopefully not that shit. We'll go to sleep at night. All right, who put this shit in here about this nigga killing all these birds? What's this I hear about niggas killing bald eagles?
Dude,
what the fuck?
Seen, like an eagle, like in person, like
yes,
yeah.
Nigga, I was driving to work one time, and I was like, oh shit, I don't think I've ever seen an eagle. Like it, like flew out of like the flying up this hill, whatever. I'm like, oh shit, these things are like really like around in real life.
Them shits be big as fuck.
You got to see the videos from Alaska, dog. They're basically like they're seagulls up there. Like these are some trash birds. Eagle? Yeah, bald eagles. They're like seagulls up there.
Yeah, they just have hella.
They have hella, and they just be sitting and eating trash. Like
yeah. And they're fighting off the other birds, so I'm sure they don't got seagulls there.
Mm-hmm.
This says this man killed
3,600
birds. That's 10 birds a day.
That's hella fucking birds.
That's hella birds to kill in a year.
That's how many birds Jay-Z say he did.
Nigga. And that many eagles? Or I guess it doesn't say they were all eagles. It says he allegedly sold eagle parts. Dog, killing 10 birds a day is some wild shit. You need help.
I don't even gotta look. I know Cusick, Washington is is east of the Cascades.
Oh, yeah. This looks
I ain't never heard of that shit.
A Washington State man was killing birds in Montana.
Yeah, it says Branson of Cusick, Washington will plead guilty under agreement with prosecutors.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Cusick's got to be east.
Yeah, I guess probably when you get to like that close to Idaho, it's probably not that far to get to Montana.
Probably not at all.
Especially the skinny part. Yeah, the skinny part.
It's probably not that far. Damn, yeah, them niggas was killing hella birds. They were going to work.
I want to know like how much he was getting, like what parts he was selling for how much.
It said the feathers.
Oh, it was only the feathers.
Okay.
It said parts, so I thought it was just more than just
So
feathers.
what it said, like this was happening basically on reservations. So I'm pretty sure this was probably tourists going over there, being like, "Oh my god, look, I touched my nature."
Yeah, that's a good point. I can see that.
Yeah, I wonder how much he was getting them shits off.
I was wondering who was up here fucking chefing up eagle wings. Yeah. You find out I've been making lemon pepper eagle
fire.
Ooh, I know
big ass wing. Turkey wings cracks. I know eagles wings gotta be crazy.
I don't
like
how
much money he made like killing them birds.
It probably made more than it cost for a bullet.
Yeah, enough for him to kill 3,600 birds.
Yeah, birds got lots of feathers. You sell each one of them for like $5. You in there?
3,600 birds is hella birds. Them niggas was
that's a lot of fucking birds.
How you catch them?
That's not. He probably
somebody
just
ratted.
This guy. But it's like,
somebody ratted.
How are you that lucky catching all these eagles?
Bait. A fucking pile of hot dogs out there.
Because there's probably like days where like, okay, I killed 14 eagles, only 2 today, 3 today, 12.
Yeah.
Like
that's some Red Dead shit.
He got a crazy scope.
It was Red Dead achievement hunting.
Nah, that's insane. Yeah, I wonder how many. Did it say how many years he was about to get?
It probably would be a fine. You know, years.
I can see that. They got 15 federal charges. Because bald eagles are a protected animal. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably is going to be some good time.
Just like Jam Master Jay's murderer, they got him.
They said that was his godson.
His godson and some lady, yeah, but they got indicted, I think, in 2020, but they got found guilty. So, salute, bye, you pieces of shit. I saw all my hip hop stars be sad, and I didn't know why when I was a kid. So, fuck you.
Yeah, that is crazy. To like, I wonder what you could have killed him over.
They said they didn't. They don't know. The witnesses didn't want to say much more than that, but they said enough to get these dudes like caught up. So
it says after a form of revenge after a drug deal fell through.
That's also rat. So
not
only are you a murderer, you're a rat.
Witnesses testified during the trial that Jam Master Jay intended on selling 10 kilograms of cocaine via Jordan, which was
goddamn.
Wait, via Jordan? Hold on. He's 40 years old now, which means in 2002, okay, I guess he would have been like 20 or like 18. He was pretty young to be. He was trying to sell 10 keys.
Hell, he's trying to teach. Yeah, he didn't like the cut. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need your percentage too."
Yeah, so
that's crazy. They always told us Run DMC was a good old fun hippity hop rap.
They selling drugs. They sure did.
They lied.
Which I guess they really just told one of the niggas was a preacher, and they told what the other 2 niggas were doing.
That's also a great cover for doing some crazy shit. I seen it on Power.
It's a fantastic cover.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, so y'all fuck with Kellogg's, the brand?
I do.
Of course, they make smacks.
Well, maybe not after today.
Doesn't Post make smacks?
I thought Kellogg made smacks.
I don't know. Them shit's ass.
I bought smacks the other day. It's definitely in my top 3 cereals now. I ate them.
Didn't they tell you to eat air for dinner?
Where the fuck is the audio? The volume. Oh shit! Wrong screen. And the shit just paused. That's beautiful. Salute.
Grow up, dog.
Ain't this your app?
Ghoulish CEO says America should eat cereal for dinner. grand. Who hasn't eaten cereal for dinner?
No, but he
We're
don't cook him up.
cereal for dinner. If you think about the cost of cereal for a family versus what they might otherwise do, that's going to be much more affordable. So you can imagine why a consumer under pressure might find that to be a good place to go. Right. I'm all for innovation and marketing, but the idea of having cereal for dinner, is there the potential?
All right, man. So before my man right here, who I hate when people do this shit, like just play the video. Why do you put yourself? I don't need to see your fucking face. But the CEO makes $4 million a year, and he's telling folks, hey man, you know, shit's expensive out there. What you could do to save some money is eat some cereal for dinner. Mind you, he makes $4 million a year. His family is not eating no fucking cereal for dinner. Yeah. That is not a nutritious thing to eat. This shit is basically candy that we put into milk and told ourselves is breakfast. It's just bad optics all around. That's Kellogg.
Yeah. Especially when you consider he's on here to talk about their stock prices being up like 14%.
Yes.
Like our stock prices are up. Well, why do you think that is? Because people are fucking hungry. So they're eating Frosted Flakes for dinner. Which I will say, when I was like 8, I would for sure, if my mom didn't cook something that night and I knew I had to go make something myself, I'd throw some Fruit Loops in a bowl, but I was also 8 and not really thinking about
eggs. I'm an eggs guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really care for eggs for dinner unless it was anyway. Yeah, but like telling people like, hey, here's how you should feed your family is breakfast for dinner. It's kind of crazy. It's pretty fucked up. And then the dude asked him, you don't think that's going to land the wrong way? He had it, if you're the CEO of the company, you can say whatever you want, but you probably tell the company, like, hey, here's what I'm about to say when I go on C-SPAN.
Give them a heads up.
Yeah, you say something and they're like, oh, yeah, it sounds good. Just tell people to eat that shit for dinner. That'll be all right.
Freestyling.
Yeah, that's insane.
Puffed corn covered in sugar. Eat that shit for dinner.
I'm going to his house when the purge hit. Make that nigga force eat some cereal.
Dude, the purge would be so scary if that shit was real.
Joel Osteen got some shit waiting for you. You go to his house. He got a private security team or something.
They just shot at his church. I don't think he got shit.
Did they really?
Yeah. That was last week, right?
I think so, yeah. They blickied up the church.
Did anybody get hit? Or was like when it was empty?
No. There were definitely people in there.
Yeah, look, there's body cam footage.
Hold on. This hits a little different than when it's us.
I don't know if it was us.
No, I think it was a Spanish woman.
It feels different when it is us. Like I'm saying, it's different than when it's somebody shooting Assistant Chief Keith Cephas.
Why the fuck is this video so long?
26 minutes.
Hold on.
Deadly shoot. Wait, how many people died? Oh shit.
I see a shorter version, but it's on a website I don't want to go to. Hold on.
She also shot her son.
God damn.
A nice ass church.
Damn.
The carpets.
Bringing the hammer to church is crazy.
Hey, I wouldn't have let him in during the
I need to know why she did this, because one of the people she shot was her kid.
Maybe it was an accident?
My fault. I thought I was sharing this. Of course, when I go to... oh, my God.
Tonight, new video
Fuck
of the
technology.
terrifying moment.
It's embarrassing. It's a bad look.
Get your internet up, cuz.
Look, y'all could 1-800 donate to Comcast broadcast for them not being able to support this podcast in a proper way, so we can give y'all multimedia while we discuss it at the same time. This shit wants to freeze. It's nuts. I pay for a gig up and a gig down. Clearly, that's not what's happening right now.
You're even watching the NBC video. You're watching their shit.
It's true.
You should get ultra fast.
Motorola
Anyway,
solution.
So people died in Joel Osteen's church.
Nobody died.
Shooting up places is. It said.
Oh, the shooter died.
Oh yeah, she got killed. Okay.
She? It's a she?
It was a woman.
Yeah.
Woo! Maybe so. A couple weeks ago, I made a suggestion about what we should do in America. I'll roll that back. Clearly, y'all can't be trusted either.
All right. Oh, one mistake? That's crazy.
That's all it takes. That's what they do to us.
It's a fact.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right. Y'all a fan of the Dave's Double, Frosties, fries? None of it. Chili.
I fuck with the Frosty fries combo.
Okay. Baked potato, spicy nugs. Frosty chicken sandwich? None of it?
Damn, you a Wendy's fiend, nigga. You
What happened to
their own
Wendy's?
menu?
These are the hitters. They're going to start doing surge pricing. They're going to start testing it out. So, like how Uber, like if it's popular in an area, the price of the shit goes up. Wendy's is going to start doing that shit. People start ordering the same shit in a bunch of one area. They're going to just start testing that, though. I just thought that was crazy because, like, it's hot outside. Folks is going to want, like, a Frosty. So now you're going to charge me, like, I don't know how much more, like $1 more.
I think that capitalism is the single worst thing that has ever happened to humanity as a whole. Charging surge pricing for Frosties and fries is fucking insane.
Smallpox was a thing.
And slavery.
The plague.
I said, no, because we're putting ourselves in these same fucking situations willingly. People are approving that, like, we put surge pricing on shit that used to be $1. Surge pricing? Are you fucking insane?
Surge pricing on, like, fast food is kind of nuts, though.
That's crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I think normalizing having to pay to play your games online after you already pay for internet in the console is like one of the worst things having to be introduced to. But
hey, I'm with you.
All right,
that's crazy.
All right, just wait till the grocery store starts adding surge pricing.
They do already.
Especially like holiday weekends when like they know like the 4th of July is coming up, so
they absolutely do.
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, they probably do. Huh?
By the hour though. Hey man, it's 5 p.m. Everything's more expensive when you come. To
they don't. Yeah, they don't get down to that. But I'm saying, like, if you ever bought roses around Valentine's Day, you pay surge pricing.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
but that's different. That's
no, it's not. No,
that's an elective. That's an elective.
So was a Frosty. The fuck?
No, it's not. You just said it's hot outside. Nigga, I'm a bum. Not me specifically, but
yeah, you get a bottle of water, put an ice cube, put it on your nuts.
Okay, so because it's hot and you're poor, you don't deserve to taste anything good. All right,
absolutely not. Eat cereal.
Blake, no oppressor. It's crazy.
I stand on business. I'm not going to do this Tyreek Hill one because I just followed the last minute. It's kind of messy. The girl was just wild. Like, yeah, you can click it and look for yourself.
Be getting ran over by Tyreek Hill. That's a different story.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably over there getting. Apparently, Cheetah's a double entendre from what I've heard.
Saying she broke her leg because they were playing like doing the Oklahoma drill in the backyard is hella funny.
All right, so I put this on the docket a couple weeks ago. But we have had pressing things pop up. We did not get to it. So now is the week, and we have the perfect correspondent on here in order to give us some pundit takes on this. The state of Washington is considering a bill that advocates call a stripper's Bill of Rights. It's actually someone from Tacoma who's like pressing this. Hold on. I'm going to go get a different one. Where they're actually
working on my
fucking stripper union?
Yes, because strippers are sort of like barbers, where barbers get like charged like a chair fee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
strippers get charged a fee for dancing in the club, and I think it's hold on, she's gonna kind of explain it in here. I think it's similar, like if regardless of how busy the club was that night, they probably get charged more like on busier nights, but regardless, they get charged that. They have a similar thing to like waiters where there's they get paid like below minimum wage, and it's like you either take home whatever the hourly would have been or the tip. And then there's also the tip gets split between you and the club. It's not all going to you. So they're trying to do some like unionization type shit to get like strippers back on top. I think so. I don't know how it's going to go over with people voting for this, because strip clubs are one of those things where like they obviously a certain portion of the population is going to them, or they wouldn't all exist like they do. But it's also one of those things that I feel like largely goes unacknowledged in the public specter.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
For
or
people to
like look down upon heavily,
exactly, for people to check yes on that on their ballot, like I don't know. It says Washington strip clubs reap their profit directly off the dancers. You only charge so much to the door and sell somebody $10 cokes. That's where the club fees come in. So Washington is uniquely bad because they don't sell alcohol. That everything that moves money is basically based off the girls on the stage. So for the club to stay open, they gotta like crack the girls basically to get extra funds to keep the doors open and shit. So
Yeah,
strip clubs up here fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna balance this out, honestly.
Yeah, this shit is. It's just crazy to think of like how it's just okay to take it. Like this is legal sex work. That it's like they can't make a fair wage off of it. We're probably not gonna pass any rules to make it so where they got to make a fair wage off of it, and you could just tax them over the head for showing their titties.
Yep.
Okay.
It says in Pierce County and across the state of Washington, it's not uncommon for a local dancer to owe a club in excess of $100 before their shift even starts.
Yeah.
So
pay your hundo back, and then you can start earning 50% on all the tips after that 100.
But and it's not. Yeah, again, like this is not an environment where there's alcohol. Panties aren't even coming off. Like, so folks is like giving like ones. Like it's not good.
I think Washington's fully nude because they don't do alcohol.
Oh, they are? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I've definitely seen like pussy in a strip club out here before.
Yeah, so that's the trade-off. Places like if you ever notice on P Valley, they only show
that's one on South Dakota Way.
Yep. On P Valley, they can only do topless only because they have liquor there. So that's why they always tell the girls don't take their panties off. So in places where you can have liquor, it has to be bottom stay on, tops come off. Fully nude, you can't serve liquor. And Washington's fully nude.
But I think Florida and Georgia, they do both.
That also sounds right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
look for that on your ballots coming up.
They got my vote. Anything that has to do with the union got my vote.
I gotta find what the girl's name who stood up for this from Tacoma. Hold on, we gotta stand a queen.
Is it Madison Zach Wu, the person that is like the main person they keep mentioning?
Probably. The last name tells me she's not a stripper, but yeah. Yes, Zach Wu 25. Yeah, 25.
Zach Wu 25. She's a stripper.
Salute, Madison Zach Wu. You want to come on here and plead your case? We got you.
Matter of fact, let me look her up on Instagram right now.
Yep.
Or Facebook.
We will support your cause. Just come on here, talk to us a little bit, tell us what's going on. Tell us how we can be of allies to the cause. The answer, private parties. I don't know.
Let's search this bitch right now. Madison.
Look at y'all doing y'all diligence.
Yeah, okay. She got my vote.
He's seen the work.
She's very wholesome on Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, fill the dead air. I'm doing some investigative work.
No. Okay, so something big that's kind of going on right now. There's a lot of turmoil in the gaming industry. Us all three being big time gamers. I feel like this directly affects us. It's really nasty what's going on. Microsoft a couple weeks ago, I think they fired like 1,900 people that were part of their gaming thing. This is right after they closed that deal with Activision to become like the biggest like games company on the planet and fired 1,900 people immediately afterwards. Riot has fired a bunch of people. PlayStation just fired 900 people and closed their London studios.
Yeah.
So shit.
Go ahead. Sorry. Well, they just fired 900 people off of big ass studios like Naughty Dog fired hella people.
Yep.
London studio closed. Insomniac, or I don't think Insomniac fired anybody, but it was like another one of their bigger studios, Supermassive, Fire Sprite, all fired people, laid them off.
And Fire Sprite, they had to close down because they were working on a live service Twisted Metal game that got canceled because of this.
Cancel that.
Okay, so there is not only this article that I have here. It's focused mainly on console gaming, but the issues that affect console gaming affect like all gaming because it's way too big of a market for this to be like uniquely just about consoles. I'm sorry, since I pulled this up a week ago, I had the points that I want to talk about, but I lost where they were in the article. Something of note was that like to this point in its run, the PS2 had sold more than the PS5 had, like basically how long they had been out. I think it was the same for like the PS3 too. But gaming basically really hasn't grown in like 20 years. So it says just under 180 million PS2 and Xbox consoles were sold during the generation. That dropped to slightly just over 170 million during the PS3 and PS3 and 360 era. And then we're back up to around 180 million for PS4 and Xbox One. The mid-cycle upgrades helped. And it's looking like PS5 and Xbox Series X and S are going to come in behind that. They don't really count Nintendo in all this because in everything as far as business goes for gaming, Nintendo is kind of separate from the other consoles just because their business model is so different than everybody else. They don't care about third party. They just basically make first party things that are like intuitive to their platform. So that's not what the other two big consoles are. They're kind of trying to be the main entertainment pieces of your living room. That's not what Nintendo's about. But things are seeming to kind of stagnate right now with console gaming. Like we said, we're seeing a bunch of layoffs. And I don't know. It's just kind of like I don't know where people are going, or like if young people maybe aren't getting into it the same way that our generation did, or what's happening. But things are definitely like, I feel like E3's gone. Like the money is drying up, and it feels almost like climate change, where like folks don't really want to look at what's actually going on, but it's clear that some shit's going on.
Yeah, I think my theory on some of where the stagnation comes from is the access for games in so many different places. Like knowing that I'm sure we all know a couple people who like play Genshin Impact and shit on their phone, and like their phone is the main spot they play their game from, or their iPad or something like that, or people playing on PC. Because I think when I think about like how big and profitable very few games are, but games like GTA 5, how much it can just keep selling and printing money. Fortnite, where you can play it on any like platform, keep selling. It's the consoles that seem to take the big hits, which is why the console companies that then buy these studios also have to close them, because like you're taking a hit because you haven't made a game that does what Fortnite does or does what the stuff Rockstar does is. So like you're trying to keep making money by making games that you're hoping appeal to people, which just don't seem to be, when there's so many different things I can do. Like instead of playing whatever random, like if you think about how many random games all three of us have played, and we talk about where it's like, oh, do you remember this game that we know like 20 people who played? I feel like you don't really have many games like that, because it can be on your phone, or it can be on your Switch or your iPad or your Steam Deck, or like so many different places than just like having these two concentrated places to play games.
Yeah, I think something else this article kind of pointed out too is that like this generation compared to like last generation, there's really nothing that is like uniquely different about what these two consoles do compared to what we were playing last time around. I mean, they load things faster, but other than that, the experiences that we're having inside these games, they're not radically different. And it's kind of a lot to get to people to pony up that kind of money to come over to these things. And like, you're not really like, what are you selling them on? It's like, they pointed out like in the past, like Microsoft tried things like HoloLens, Kinect, Smart Glass. Sony's had a couple things like where they did like the move sticks and all that kind of stuff, but there's really nothing like innovative about the current console generation. And I don't know. It's I was talking to my wife the other day. Like we like, there was a moment in time where there was like a bunch of different type of Rock Band games and Guitar Hero and shit like that.
Yep.
And people had those sets and everything like that. And so for whatever reason, that just disappeared. But and now gaming has gone to this thing where it's a very much like you sit by yourself at your thing and maybe play with people online. But it used to be something that people came together to do like inside their spaces. And now like it's not that anymore. So it's like I don't understand like how what is your business model to keep selling this to folks other than just like that are already like hardcore gamers? How do you get folks into this to have it be a fun thing in their living room when that's not the experience that's available anymore? Like, I don't know how that's successful.
Like, innovation is key. Like when what was the console right before Nintendo did right before the Wii? That was the GameCube, right?
Wii U.
So it was.
Oh, you said we get the GameCube before the Wii. Yeah,
it was GameCube then the Wii, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was shit we had never seen before. Like it was like really small. It had like a small disc, like the Wii. It didn't have like the nunchucks, like. And then what was after the Wii? The Wii U. That was kind of innovative, but I feel like people weren't really fucking with the Wii U like that. I don't know a single person that had a Wii U.
They said that they talk about it in here, but the Wii U was basically like a lean into what they were kind of doing with the DF and the 3DS, because like I think the Wii U screen was also 3D. So when Nintendo was kind of banking on 3D gaming being like something that people cared about, but it ended up not being. So they pivoted back to something that like basically fills the gap between a handheld and a home console, but also does like their unique like Nintendo experiences.
Blake, I think your point about like it not being so community driven anymore is kind of spot on. Because Jamal, you mentioned in the Wii, I'm thinking of like how hard it was to get a Wii for like 5 years really, And it was like, if you know somebody that got a Wii, you want to go to their house, play with the nunchucks, you want to do all the different like Wii sport. Like we were playing the base Wii, the games that came with the Wii, and you would go to somebody's house and like have a good ass time with that. But now when it's like, there might be a game on the PlayStation that's like cool for everybody to play, or a game on the Xbox that's cool for everybody to play. But for the most part, you're either playing a single player thing or you're playing a game that you're like a hardcore fan of. So I think there's like such a big gap between like, we're going to buy a console or buy games regardless because we're hardcore gamers. But for somebody who like just wants to hop on, have fun for a couple hours a week, they're going to play Animal Crossing or something like that. So they're not.
Yeah, my mom had a Wii, not a gamer at all.
Yeah. My mom bought the Wii for us.
Yeah, because your mom's coworker tells her like, "Oh yeah, I did like the Wii Fitness thing, and it was real fun to do, and I lost a bunch of weight."
Had a blast.
Yeah, bowling, tennis, all that stuff. Like that shit had like adults and old people intrigued to the point where you get that shit. But your mom would never consider buying it. Well, maybe not your mom, but a PS5 and just like have it in the house.
You got to make a gamer tag. Like too much.
Yeah.
I got to play for what? No, I'm not doing that.
I need Xbox Live and Gamer Pass or whatever they need.
Yeah.
It's doing the most.
I'm just looking at the best-selling games of all time list. Wii Sports is number 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, just short of 83 million.
Yeah.
What's 1 through 5?
Number 1, Minecraft. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, which is like almost 100 million behind Minecraft.
God damn. 100 million behind?
Yep. I'll put this up. You got Tetris, which is like 100 million behind Grand Theft Auto 5. Wii Sports is behind that by 20 million.
And Tetris is just you can play on your phone. Or just like any mobile device.
And this has been, they're counting this from 2006 forward. So this number is probably actually higher because
for old school Tetris.
Yeah, because this is like since EA licensed it. Then PUBG is behind Wii Sports.
Sheesh. Yeah. Mario Kart 8. Red Dead 2.
Again, Wii.
Yeah.
Wii
Switch, it's Minecraft, Wii, Tetris, which is like a 75-year-old game, and Mario and Rockstar.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, and then Animal Crossing is at
a lot of Nintendo shit on there. Looking at this,
that might be that Animal Crossing is the most recent game. That's a 2020.
Animal Crossing.
Hey, 40 more million people played it. Are these only counting U.S. numbers too, or this is worldwide? This is
this is worldwide.
That's just
for sure, 300 million people.
Yeah.
But so the thing is with Nintendo, they don't report their digital sales. So these are actually probably all a lot higher.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, could you buy digital games on the Wii?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I thought that was only physical. Yeah, that Mario Kart 8 is definitely higher if they don't count digital sales.
Yeah.
Dude, Minecraft's probably hella higher.
No, that's not Nintendo though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is crazy when you just like think of like how many people we all like. Oh yeah, because the Tetris 1989 they have that listed at 48 million, which that also still seems kind of low. But how many people we all know that play video games? Which obviously that's like the circle we're in, so it makes sense. But like when you look at these numbers, 50 million, 60 million, 61 million people played Red Dead across the world. We got 300 million people in America alone. Like that's not like a large population of our country who like has any exposure to that. And I think it's the investment in time, obviously like getting used to playing the game and stuff, but that's a good ass story. Like if you play through Red Dead and sit through the 30, 40 hours of it, if you like to read books or watch movies, you would enjoy Red Dead, but people just have a stigma around video games still about what they represent. And then it's the time that's different too.
And we've probably all seen this. There's just certain people who, for whatever reason, just can't figure out, like how to move, control the camera, do whatever they're asking you to do. And like when you're struggling to do those things, you can't have fun in that experience and enjoy those things that you're just talking about. So, that's again like I feel like where the Wii kind of broke the barrier is that it let everybody in the house enjoy it. Like
you could do this.
It was simple. You could do this. Swing your arm. You play. You guys a lot of fun on there.
Yeah.
Honestly, getting into golf now, give me Wii Golf today. I would be on that shit 500 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. It is, yeah, it's funny. If I hand Amira a controller, like instead of how we grab a controller, you know what you're doing. She's like, "What? How do I fucking?" Doesn't matter how many times I show her, reset the grip, she can't figure out how to get the moves to go the same way. Fucking frustrating.
Hold on. Then I got this as a follow on to that. Oh no, where'd my fucking link go?
Post the link. Post the link.
Damn.
It is also. I think that's the thing that's always funny to me about someone who is down to play just about any video game, and most people I know don't, is the games that people get hyped into. Where like you see your coworkers who don't talk about or know anything about games, like, yeah, I played fucking 500 hours of Breath of the Wild. It's like, what? When did you get a Switch? I bought one for Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but
no,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, 4X strategy game. It is hella fun. Hold on.
See, yeah, we talk
kind of
about
like
Mr. Deep Cuts.
What's that one game Nintendo? Fire Emblem? Or some Fire Emblem shit?
Nah, it's closer to like a Civ or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. Oh, and this is the like. Oh, you are.
Yeah, you have like lineage and like you try to marry your kids off to different houses in order to build alliances and shit like that and gain power and take over. It's got like all of Europe, North Africa, and then the Middle East, and like it's medieval time. So you're trying to expand your kingdom, and I don't know what the finish category is, but it's
damn, this is all in the game.
Yeah, it's one of them things where I just like I sit there and one more turn. I'll look up. It's 11:30 p.m.
I was about to say it's always so fascinating to me how you have time for all of this, because these games that you be playing is like, I know you don't have to be looking at the screen constantly like a fast-paced game, but it just seems like it's so time-consuming, and you be playing everything else.
Well, it's passive. I can stop that and then go like do whatever. Like I don't. Yeah,
it's not constant.
Yeah.
The black home unintentionally.
Yeah.
And the white-dominated public school are working together to disadvantage generations of black males. Most parents would never even realize this, Nick. You are consciously investing in your son's future incarceration. Why am I saying that?
Yeah.
Because if he's in the 5th grade, reading on a second, and you just bought him a video game, a HD TV, a tablet, and a phone, what's the chances he's going to be doing any more work to improve his reading skills? He's not.
He's not.
You just invested in his distraction. You just invested in his future mass incarceration.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
We have to look at how the black home.
So
hold on. How do those two things correlate? Because white people do that too.
She distracted. So basically,
about white people.
Yeah, when you buy them things, PlayStation's a part of the school to prison pipeline.
Got it. I mean, he's not necessarily wrong, and if you think of what the kids are playing, like I'm playing Fortnite and GTA instead of doing homework. Versus at least, hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like the games we were playing when we were kids kind of made you a little smarter.
Oh, fuck out of here!
Hey,
I was playing State of Emergency and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Shut up.
Okay, but those weren't the only games you were playing.
What was I playing that made me smarter?
Look, you knew how to run an NFL franchise. You knew how to operate the NFL cap.
Man, that's just get all the good niggas on your team.
That is useless information.
It was teaching you math.
That helps me do grids.
I got 30. I got 32. I got $32 million of cap left, and I really want to sign Asante Samuel Sr. How do I finesse the cap and put his deal together? He was getting it going that way.
Edit player.
Okay, well, I didn't realize you were a cheater. You didn't have a moral compass as a young man.
Maybe like certain like adventure games with like a lot of like with like puzzles, like some like Zelda and
we were playing Zelda.
No, we weren't.
I was
playing Halo.
Yeah, no, I was playing Ocarina of Time. It was one of the first games I played fully through.
I feel your point, but I don't think I was really on no games like that, honestly.
Yeah, RuneScape taught me a little bit, but that's also the first place I got scammed.
Getting scammed on RuneScape is hilarious.
I was 14 learning interpersonal skills on Mass Effect because I was trying to fuck an alien. So
you're like a teenager though. That don't count.
You already were.
What do you mean? Yes, it does.
You were in high school. You had Mr. Feeney.
He's talking about 11, 12, 13-year-olds playing.
Weren't you in the IB program?
That doesn't matter.
You fucking nerd. We got him.
That's crazy. All right. Never mind. Niggas is stupid. Niggas can't think. Niggas can't read. Sound like Uncle Ruggles now.
All right, this is Blake's last serious topic for today. The future state of football. So my original thing when I had this on here, I did not have this Washington Post article, but it's basically saying the thing that I was reading. But that youth football numbers are like in like steep fucking decline. So obviously, without that, like there is no NFL. Like if there's not kids getting into it, there's nobody playing at the next level. Like so on and so forth. So I don't know. I mean, obviously the NFL has definitely got to do something about this. I think they are. You've seen like their flag football initiatives, like getting girls involved in sports and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe that's where they think the pivot is down the line. But I just was curious what you guys think. Is like it's going to be interesting like 25 years from now, probably, if there is enough people to fill and keep giving us the product that we enjoy. Like, is the next Patrick Mahomes out there working on his game right now? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe he's not. Maybe he's playing baseball.
Yeah, could be about money. Because I know, like, when I hear about how much you need to get your kids started, because you got to rent out the equipment and the fees and all that stuff. That's just like over like $250 now. I remember when we were growing up, I think it was like $100, maybe.
So that would make sense. But if unfortunately in this country, the poor side of it tends to look like us a lot of the time. And that's what is mostly playing football right now. And white people have pulled their kids out of it.
I remember we used to get our stuff like paid for by the Boys and Girls Club. You made it under a certain amount. They would like pay they prepay for your equipment and your parent pays like $40 a month or something for the season. Yeah. So they used to make it work. But I think that money point plays into like not just the equipment though, but I think a lot of the leagues are moving to like 7-on-7 and travel ball type stuff, like what Devontae be doing, where it's like you got to pay for your kid to be on the team, or they're on the team, but they got to like travel to places. So like you got to pay for plane tickets and stuff. So it's getting more AAU. So you got to have bread to like get into it. But then I think more people are doing that like 7-on-7, not really playing like youth football or like maybe even high school tackle football. I feel like most kids are into it by high school if you're going to move forward. But I think I could see the league.
You just wait till you get to high school.
Or
it is free.
You don't
except
start
for the ASB shit.
Yeah, which be like $20-$40.
Yeah.
For the year to do all this stuff. But I can see the league eventually having to move away from as much contact. Like you can obviously see they're trying to like have people get injured less, which you can't really do if you're playing a full contact sport. I can see them getting away from that. I don't know what that looks like money wise, unless it's a real massive shift in like the cultural aspect of what football brings to America, because there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to see that shit. But I mean, people age out eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to get people, because like the article, like it's paywalled, so I can't even pull the shit up. It talks about like like a lot of parents are pulling the kids out due to safety concerns, and like there's really no way to like mediate that. Like you can't make someone feel better about the risks that are involved with it, because they're an inherent part of the game. The NFL has done a lot to try to make things safer, but it seems like every time they do that, something new pops up that is now the focus. Like there's like the new tackle thing that they don't like.
The hip drop.
Yeah. But this is after like 15 years of like telling people ways that they couldn't tackle. Like now this is a new one. So it's like there's always going to be something, because folks got to figure out a way to get these like incredible athletes to the ground, and it's only going to get more and more dangerous.
Athletic with time too.
Yeah.
If you watch a hip drop tackle, it doesn't look that much different than a lot of the tackles you've ever seen. But it is like you watch how much quicker they hit the ground. It is like gives you less room to like.
Yeah, you stop immediately on like that leg, that bad leg that you just planted on.
Roll them up.
Yeah,
that should be gross. Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, Blake, I know you have a daughter, so I guess the like, is she going to play football isn't really in the question for you. But if you have a son, do you plan to let them play football? Because I personally don't.
I don't have like. I can't see myself standing in the way of my kid doing something that they actually want to do. So I'll put it that way. Would I be in love with the idea? Like I'd probably be on edge the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But like if my kid like had a passion for that thing, I can't see myself standing in the way of that. Even like I'd explain to them the risk, of course, and like I'd hope that they would be careful, but like there's only so much they can do, and like shit, like I'm like hyperextending my knee coming down the stairs, so it's like the same shit could happen to them. Like you
get hurt playing any sport, honestly. Football's obviously a lot higher chance.
Yeah, there's a lot. You got the TBI shit, like which was still like kind of trying to figure out, like because we all played high school football, and like they're saying like even that can lead to you having CTE later in life. So it's I
guess that's where my point comes from. Like as a person who was fucking in a hospital with a concussion,
you got a concussion,
like multiple, like had to miss an entire season with a concussion, and then was upset that I couldn't play, and then went and played again the following year. I don't think I could, like, with a good conscience, knowing what I had to go through with that situation, letting my kid play it.
Yep.
And I do think about the passionate about it part, because I remember when I started playing football, my mom was like, you can't go. Like, she told me no. And I asked my grandpa, and he took me up to Al Davies to go play. And then once she seen that I liked it, she was like, okay, I'm going to let you play. And then I played for the next fucking 15 years or whatever. But I don't think I'd be in a situation where I'd let my kid. I don't think they'd be that passionate about playing it personally, but I can't. I got to tell them no. I think there's no.
I think my saving grace, I don't have a son, so I don't think I have to worry about them playing. My daughter's playing football, but I mean, flag could be a thing, but at the same time, it's like I have a passion and understanding of baseball as well. So it's like, if there is like the sport that we can connect through, like it can be that. I play golf now. I don't know it the same way I know football or baseball, but like that can also be a thing. So I'm not as beholden to that one idea, but like I said, at the same time, like if I had a kid that was interested in the sport, like I don't think I'm going to be the barrier for them. I'm just going to explain to them the risks that are involved with it and everything, and hope that they be like as safe as possible doing it. Tell them like, don't lead with your head, obviously.
Teach them how to do it the right way a little bit, at least.
Yeah. Try to be smart about this, but enjoy it. Cause I mean, it taught me a bunch of lessons. It made you work with a bunch of people, maybe a bunch of friends. Like, it's a great thing in thinking a young person's life, but has incredible fucking risk. Like,
yeah, I was just about to say golf might be the move for my kids, just because like I be getting a little jealous when I see people out on the course with their like sons or daughters, because it seems like a good way to just like bond and spend time together, and you're playing a sport, whatever. You can play that shit very long into your life. But thinking about also the friendship and shit that football brings you. Like, we're all here because of football. Like, golf, some of your friends and all that shit just because of football.
Golf breeds weirdos. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or ways about it. But any sport where it's you're not on a team, you're by yourself, it's solo driven like that. Like, you breed a very weird type of competitive person that doesn't really mesh well with others. Like, it's that's really like Tiger Woods. Like, that you can't be that good in a sport like that and not be a weird motherfucker. Like, that's just how that works. So
let's go out here for 4 hours, but don't talk to me so I can focus.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough thing to do in person. That's why it's good for adults when we already have friends and we've already done all the social building shits in our lives and don't need the sport for that at that point. Now we can we go out there with people we already know.
Yeah,
suck together.
Oh man, yeah. Football will be a very interesting thing. I don't know if basketball is like popular enough in the U.S. to like really dominate the way football has done.
Be Juju Watkins go 10 for 30.
Stats.
I want to
be chucking.
Oh boy!
I heard somebody say her teammates got a group chat without her in it.
100%. She has to know that. Dog, there was she went 2 for 32 and 1 assist. You said wasn't that the stat line?
I don't know. I saw the 10 for 30 game, and they talked.
That was the one that they said she went crazy. There was a game. It was like 2 for 28.
That's fucking nuts.
I gotta find it.
The rest of y'all are D1 athletes. Someone else on the team has to want to put this rock up.
Damn, nobody else is shooting. It's just like, all right, well, shit.
Yeah, like, one of y'all scored 30 in high school once. Like, come on, help me.
Somebody had a 50 ball probably in high school one time.
Yeah.
You looking it up, Tyrell? The game?
Yeah, I gotta find.
I'm trying to think. It might have been like 2 for 32 or some shit like that. That sounds right.
She was 6 for 32. So she was 6 for 32, 2 of 7 from 3. She had 11 rebounds, 1 assist.
Good Lord.
6 for 32 shots with 1 assist. You shooting 18%. And mind you, all of her other teammates, it's not like they didn't take a ton of shots, but like one girl went 11 for 18, 18 for 19,
I know she's
13 for 20, 9 for 20, 10 for 19, 11 for 25. Like, her teammates are all shooting like good percentages. They're all scoring well. Or sorry,
I go 11 for 18 and this chunker's out here.
I'm tweaking. My bad. I was looking at her game log.
Oh.
That was crazy. So some of those other stat lines were her. I thought.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Lord. I was like, damn, they're going crazy. Wait.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah. That was 2 league women scoring points. That doesn't happen.
The fuck was I about to say?
Oof.
I don't remember. Interesting.
Her teammates are kind of nasty. I'm surprised that she's doing all this.
Nasty in the wrong way. So y'all, every device nowadays basically has like a USB port on it for you to charge it because everything uses like a USB charging system. Do y'all like we all plug those devices into your computers?
It depends on the device.
No, okay.
Well, you should. You plug your phone into your computer. It's all Apple. That shit's safe.
So somebody bought an adult like Joy Toy from the mall, and it had malware on it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they plugged it into their computer, and it like basically loaded like a Trojan onto their computer. They reported this themselves on Reddit. They bought the vibrator at Spencer's. It was called the Spencer Sexology Pussy Power 8-function rechargeable bullet vibrator. So don't buy that one. Maybe go for the 6-function.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. That name is crazy.
Yeah.
That name was too crazy to be real. Spencer Sexology Pussy Power 8-function rechargeable bullet vibrator. That's too much. That's a 40-letter name.
So you got to be careful. Don't just be plugging these things in there because they got the USB port, man. Just plug that shit into the wall. You never know what's on that thing. They said treat this like when you find a USB drive in a parking lot. Don't just pop that shit into your computer. You do not know what's on there. There are bad people out there. They said the thing that was on here, basically, it just like hijacks like crypto wallet information and like just browser extension and shit that's on your computer, 2-factor authentication details. So really bad stuff, like stuff that can make it so someone gets into everything else that you have. Because they plugged the vibrator into their computer. So
that is crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. I never would have either. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, because we may or may not have a couple of those that have a USB, but you just plug it into the wall. Because why is it by your computer?
Well, I mean, if that's your place of
computer.
Why are you plugging your vibrator into your computer? Plug it into the wall.
I'm just saying, if you're right there and you're looking at the computer, like, oh shit, there's an outlet right there. I can see why somebody would do it.
But if I feel like the time when you need to charge it is when it's not by your computer.
But if it's fully charged, or if
there's some people where this is their line of work, so it's always by their computers. So.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
If you work remote, you're always by your computer.
You're getting them tokens.
Take on lunch break. Yeah.
If you still want the option to connect via USB.
Oh, I know for a fact that one machine, you definitely got to plug that shit to the computer plate.
Do not put that in. Yo, that's just taking everything.
I know. Yeah, you probably got to use 2 USB slots for that.
Is a USB condom a real thing?
Yeah, I have a couple of those.
What is that?
So it's one side of it's like a female USB, either A or C, whatever you're going to do. And the other side is like the same thing going into the computer, like the male side. But on the female side, the only like, because if you look inside like any USB port, it has like those metal pins going across it, right?
Yeah.
So it only has the ones present that transfer power.
Oh, okay.
So like blocks the side that.
Exactly. So if I'm on like an airplane and I'm going to plug into the seat, I would use something like that.
Is the airplane plugging into the seat a place where you can get your shit swiped?
Well, so think about what they just said is present on here, right? It's something that it picks up like cryptocurrency wallets, browser extensions, 2-factor authentication details. It's something that's going to go on in the background for you not to know about it and just be on there sending that back to somebody else. The perfect place to put that is someplace like an airplane or like the seats like in an airport.
Wait, but so like, is there a way that you think somebody could like swap that USB port out or put something in it quick enough at an airport or on an airplane where that could be a real thing?
Absolutely.
Like I should never plug my laptop into like the seat. Or like my iPad or something or my phone.
Use the AC thing. Because why do you need to use the USB part? Use the AC thing. It's right below it.
Well, so I'm thinking of like if somebody has like a USB to lightning cable and they plug just their cable into the USB port on the back of the seat instead of the power cable. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm like, why would you do that?
Because some people just be having like the cable. Because I know
you're traveling. You don't just have the cable.
But they take the block off and plug the cable in. I'm not saying I do this, but I know I've seen my wife do it, and I've
seen lots of people do this. You shouldn't.
Yeah, But that's what I'm saying. You're saying why would people do it? I don't know. They do.
Yeah. So
because nobody thinks that like you can get your shit swiped from the seat.
Okay, so a lot of people live by the thing of like, I'm nobody, I don't have anything to worry about, like no one's coming after me, no one's looking for me. But there is a thing in the cybersecurity world called an advanced persistent threat. And that is like what state actors do, what like these people have hundreds of millions of dollars invested in these cybersecurity exploits. So this just happened where there was like a botnet among like electric toothbrushes. Because they have like small computing power. Now everything has like a Bluetooth thing in it, and that's enough to get you connection to like back to the internet. So if you can have 300,000 electric toothbrushes all working together to do one task, like that's enough power to do like scraping and things like that, or like data exploitation. Like, so you figure like they could pick up your phone to have it be part of something like that, or just have someone sit in the background on your phone and use that information to either exploit somebody else. Like, you never know, but like these things do exist. There are people who have a lot of money invested in these things in places that like we feel should be safe, but that's exactly where you would put those things, because where else would you put it? So I mean, I don't know, like in all reality, you're probably going to be fine, but at the same time, it's like, if it's just one simple thing you got to do differently to avoid yourself being caught up in something like that, then like, why wouldn't you do it?
I just never considered it. Like, as somebody who thinks that I definitely move safe on the internet as a person that works with like software shit all the time. So I'm like, oh, I always think about clicking a link or whatever, or even getting your card swiped at the gas station. I just never even considered you could just put some freaky shit into anything that has a USB port to it.
Oh my God, dude, they sell USB cables that have like hacking things built into them, and it looks just like a USB cable.
That's just wild. Like, you got a charger, and a nigga hands you the charger.
No, so someone will just like plug the cable in, and like they can connect to the cable and do exploits on your device connected to the cable. But it looks just like a cable. It's like, hey man, you have USB-C thing? I need to charge my phone real quick. And that person could hand you that type of cable and like exploit your phone, and you wouldn't even know. They slide something onto your phone, and like it just be sitting on there. So you're doing Apple Pay, you're looking at your banking shit, like, or you have saved passwords on websites, for example. They're sitting in the background capturing that information. They might not use it, but it's like, that's what an advanced persistent threat is. Like, they sit there for a long time, they gather things, and then whenever they want to do something down the line, it's drastic. Like, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, they got all your shit.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah, I just watched we were watching that Mr. and Mrs. Smith show on Amazon Prime, which is very good. They did some sleek shit where they like put like an NFC card on the back of somebody's phone. It made a noise and just took cloned their phone, which I'm sure you think about, like, they're working for some rich ass spy company. These people ain't just making this shit up. Somebody do got some shit where they can just
somebody absolutely has that.
Yeah. Boom. Got your info, or I can hear what you're about to do next.
Yeah. Y'all probably see this stuff pop up all the time when you go to websites like talking about like, hey, do you want to accept or decline these cookies and shit like that. But even things like that, it's a big deal because, again, like, there are people out there who have a lot of resources and a lot of money who can use those type of things in order to, it wouldn't be to find someone like you, but to find somebody. Like, it's I don't know. It's giving the guys a privacy, but like when you combine it with like the fact that most people have like an advertising ID tied to them, it's really like can tell exactly who you are when you get all that data and use things like AI and like deep learning and stuff like that to parse through it and figure out what you want to figure out in order to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Damn. It's the evil world we live in.
Can't trust nobody, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, for most normal people like us, like, we aren't going to be the unique target for somebody unless it's like a ransomware scenario. Is more so that like we could be aiding the plot of something larger where just last week, like AT&T shit went down. All these people were suffering from whatever, but it happened to be due to a fault like on AT&T's end where they like had a bad update or something like that to their network stuff. But if someone malicious gets enough, that's literally what they said. So I don't have any reason to believe it wasn't that. But if someone malicious had enough of our information to do something all at once together, it could be something similar like that. But there wouldn't be a company working to get shit back online because it wouldn't work that way. Like, cause they didn't know that they turned it off. So now they got to figure out how to backtrack the attacker who obviously has a lot of advanced shit because they were able to shut us all down at once. So
Yeah. Isn't AT&T giving everybody $5 for that shit?
Salute.
Yes, that's funny. That shit adds up, though. You got to give millions of people $5. Like that shit adds up. But.
That's a lot of money. I do it in a statement credit.
But I'm only getting $5. I think they are. I think it's a bill credit.
Yeah, that ain't $5 then.
Yeah.
We set the price on how much this thing cost us to give you, and it told you how much just to pay for it. So
we're giving you $5 back in the form of here you go.
You might all have to pay tax on your bills.
them bills could be like $80 a profit each one for AT&T. If it gives you $5 back, it's nothing.
Ooh, it was a bad hour for us.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting.
And that's been your cybersecurity minute here with the Critically Unfocused podcast.
Talking to people who are like who have valid information about just like the technology that we use always upsets you, or just have like deep intimate knowledge about some government shit that we do. It's just upsetting because what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Now we're on the sex toy.
I don't have that knowledge.
I know you don't. I'm talking about the two people not combined into one person, but it's just like, damn, what am I supposed to do? Try to be normal, I guess. I don't like it.
No, you're fine. It's live your life. You're good.
I am. But then one day somebody got a video of me doing something freaky on the internet. I don't like that.
Yeah, don't get rich, because then you got to rethink all the shit you did up until that point.
The whole point is to get rich. Fuck.
I know. It's scary.
All right. Can we lighten the mood a little bit before we get out of here? Can we do some Immaculate Grid? You guys down for some Immaculate Grid?
Oh, I fucked this up earlier today.
Oh.
You could have told me Reese Space didn't pay for the Bucks.
He did?
No.
I feel like he did.
I put his name in.
We fact checked it on one of the ones that Tonio was sending us on Immaculate Grid, where they were getting players wrong.
Okay.
There was a couple that me and Tonio looked at that they had gotten wrong. I'm about to look at most space right now. This might be how they get us with the Mandela effect, where they're like, "Hey, just scrub this out." All these random men in the country are about to tell you that Mo Space played for this team that you know he played for, but he didn't. I'm looking at it now. He did not play for the Bucks.
Yeah, let's go Raja Bell for Sixers Jazz.
All right, Sixers Jazz. That's a very specific one.
Ooh, I got a random one I just remembered off the for Jazz and the Golden State. Derek Fisher.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Oh, that is
that weird gap. That weird gap. Right. He was everywhere.
Hey, I don't believe this is 9%. This should be lower than 9%.
No, they had Lakers Thunder on here the other day, and I did Derek Fisher, and it was lower than this.
Yeah, I was about to say I did that same one, and it was like 2%. I didn't remember this nigga play for the Jazz or the Warriors.
The Jazz.
Okay. So Portland and Golden State.
Yeah,
is Brandon Rush or Kareem Rush? I feel like he played for both.
One of them rushes. One of them rushes did do it.
I feel like it was Brandon Rush.
I feel like it is.
He was an end of the bench vet for a minute. People respect him. I heard him talk about good a couple of times.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's Brandon Rush.
We're going with Brandon?
Yeah, go Brandon.
Shit, 2017? Oh, do the other one. See?
No, I don't.
Neither rush. No rushes.
Oh, wow. We fucked that one up.
We lost two. We
how
lost
many
two.
Players can you think of with one that aren't Giannis?
Is the Duncan
play for Portland?
Tony Roden played.
It's only one team.
No, I'm talking about for Philly and Portland.
Nigga, he didn't get arrested for pimping and pandering. You know he didn't play for the Blazers.
Tony Roden never played for the Blazers?
I don't know.
No. He played.
I know Grizzlies, Sixers.
Yeah, those are only two. He was out the league in 4 or 5 years, I think.
Yeah, Tobias Harris.
Oh yeah. Tobias Harris.
He play for the Blazers now?
No, the Bucks and Sixers.
Bucks and Sixers, yeah.
Oh, I'm tweaking.
Yeah, Tobias Harris, yeah.
2%.
That's crazy.
Wow. I didn't remember he played for the Bucks. I remember the Pistons, the 76ers.
He was the youngest player in the league when he was drafted. He was like 17.
I thought he got drafted to the Pistons.
I thought he got drafted to Orlando.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Orlando. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, Tobias Harris been hella places.
So that's what I'm saying. He's been around for a long time.
He's been in the league for a minute.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, because he probably is like 31.
I cheated on the Jazz and only one team. I did Walker Kessler. He's in his second year. with initially I put Krylo Fasenko, but I didn't realize he made it to another team.
Okay, let me think.
I can't think of anybody else.
I did Morris Allman too, and he also played for multiple teams. I thought that was going to be a good one.
Oh yeah, I would have thought that was a good one, dude. Ooh, hold on. Bucks and damn.
This motherfucker is ugly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did this whole column. I did Shaden Sharp here. But...
Did DiVincenzo play for the Bucks or no?
Yes, he did.
Dante
he played for the Warriors last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. White Dante. My man. It wasn't a foul.
Oh, 42%. That's hella high.
Yeah, that's high as fuck.
It was definitely a foul.
Okay.
You said who'd you have for the Bucks?
I got one.
Giannis.
Oh no. Larry Sanders definitely played for another team, right?
Yeah, he came back for the Heat or something.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Or the Bulls or something like that. Damn, Larry Sanders is a name. Did Henson? What was it?
Henson definitely played multiple teams.
Yeah, John Henson. Yeah,
he played for the Lakers.
Did Connaughton play someone else before he was on the Bucks?
Ooh, this one might be a cheat. Luau Sindor. Technically, he only played for the Bucks.
They ain't gonna get that to you because he's cream on Basketball Reference.
Damn.
They just banned me from this website for even typing that in.
Oh, hey, Jermaine O'Neal's Portland and Golden State.
Yeah,
okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah,
7%. It's decent.
Got one left. Let's hit it.
76ers Blazers.
I did get this one. I don't remember.
Sixers and the Blazers. Let me think.
Evan Turner.
Oh, nigga, Andre Miller.
Oh,
Andre Miller fits for everyone. I feel like Andre Miller has to be lower.
It's got to be less than 5%.
I think Evan Turner was 7%.
He was 5%.
Okay.
And a Spurs jersey, just so you remember that for next time.
There was one that I looked on here where you look at like how many could have been guessed for some of them, and it'll be like 17 players. Like, man, fuck out of here.
Yep.
And then football.
Daryl Jackson, Seahawks 49ers. Come on.
Okay. I shouldn't have looked that way.
I'm going to say that Ingram nigga. Wasn't it like Bobby
Hella
Ingram?
Jacksons.
Wasn't there like a Bobby Ingram?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's a receiver that played for the.
How you spell Daryl Jackson's
name? It's ERL.
Daryl Tapp. That's the name I haven't seen.
Like those 2 R's, I believe. DAR. Oh, you special.
There we go.
No. What year is that? That's too late.
0.2%. I got him. We good. Because who the fuck remembers that he played for the 49ers? I thought he only played for the Seahawks.
I don't know. Doug Baldwin was hella low too. I didn't think Steve Largent. I could not remember his name earlier.
What was the Daryl Jackson quote? What did he say?
He got a famous quote?
Yeah. Oh, at least a Seattle famous one. He was like, pay me my money or something, like something very aggressive.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to look. All right. You said Bobby Ingram, you said for 5,000 yards?
No. Doug Baldwin.
Oh, Doug Baldwin.
He was fairly low.
So for Steelers, 5,000, I'm thinking Antoine Randall L. Do you think he has 5,000 yards receiving on his career?
He does, but he's also high on this.
Yeah, he's high.
Well,
Okay.
Antonio Brown is the highest for this square. I did these already today.
Okay. Antoine Randall L.
Did Martavis Bryant hit 5,000 career yards?
Fuck no.
Okay. He was on. He could have got it in 3 years though.
I had Lynn Swan, and he was fairly low because you got to think people don't think that far back.
Yeah, that's hella old. Do people remember? I'm sure I'm tweaking. Do people remember Plaxico on the? He played for the 49ers, right?
Plaxico, yeah.
Not for the 49ers, but for the Steelers. You think he'd be pretty low?
Did he have 5,000?
He had to have.
Is it just? It's not 5? Yeah, hell,
it's 5,000 on your career.
Yeah, he definitely got 5,000.
And he's if this turns red, I'm crying.
Yeah, Plaxico, yeah.
Am I tripping by thinking he wasn't known like?
Santonio Holmes too. Santonio Holmes, you think that would be low?
But he's like their most famous receiver, I feel like.
Well, Hines Ward's the most famous for sure. Hines Ward or AB. AB was number one for the square.
Yeah. And then
that's got to be lower than Santonio Holmes, right? You think?
Plaxico is definitely lower than Santonio.
Lynn Swan was single digits.
Plaxico played 12 years in the league. He asked to have 5,000 yards.
Yeah, no, fuck yeah.
5%.
Yeah, just hit Plaxico.
There we go.
5%? Okay.
Okay. Patriots, 5,000 yard receivers. I feel like there's a lot.
Deion Branch was low, but he's also low for the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
Either one.
Ooh, he's probably hella low for the Seahawks. Blake, you cheating.
Sorry. What am I supposed to do? Pick ones that I didn't say?
Yeah.
DJ Hackett.
Oh, wow.
He might.
See, he does not have 5,000 yards. The fuck
No, I don't think he had 5,000.
He was cold, though. He was cool. Doug Baldwin, I'm telling you, he's a good one for that. But, yeah, nah.
Did Jermaine Kearse have 5,000 career yards?
Deion Branch for the Seahawks.
Or
5,000.
Steve Largent.
He's a Hall of Famer, though.
People don't go that far back, though.
Yeah, Deion
What
Branch.
about, was Jim Zorn a quarterback?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that nigga.
2% is low. We wouldn't have gotten lower than that.
Yeah, good luck getting known for the Patriots now. It's low.
Deion Branch is only 2%.
Ooh, for the I feel like I fucked up on his name before we did this.
Tim Brown?
Brown, the receiver on the
Troy Brown is the Patriots.
Or was it Troy Vincent? Which one?
I don't think he has 5,000 yards, dog.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He was a flash in the pan for like the first 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was unique because he played 2 ways.
Okay.
Wasn't no dominant. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, did he play a game? Or he headbutted out in camp?
No, he headbutted out.
He played in the Super Bowl. Yeah, dude. Chad Johnson. Yeah.
He played the Super Bowl?
What?
Yeah. When the Patriots went to the Super Bowl, he was on that team and they lost.
If this counts.
Nigga, yeah, go do it.
Oh, shit. If this counts. Oh, shit. I swear to God, he got kicked off the team at camp because it was on Hard Knocks.
Off the team at camp on Miami on the Dolphins.
Oh, that was on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, that was on the
Dolphins. I thought he said he got to New England. He saw one day of Bill Belichick's practice and he retired.
No, that was another receiver. That was Reggie Wayne, I think.
Fuck. I hella thought that was Chad Johnson. Wow.
Nah, Chad Johnson played
Damn.
They lost the Super Bowl the year he got there.
I will say Randy Moss is low for this one, but if you could think of somebody else, go crazy.
Okay.
Randy Moss
Bolden never played for the Patriots.
Randy Moss is low for that one because he was on the 49ers for a flash in the pan. He was ass.
Yeah.
Brandon Lloyd also works for I think this one and the Broncos.
Works for this one, doesn't he?
Yeah, Brandon Lloyd works for 2 of these Broncos and Seahawks too.
Oh yeah, Brandon Lloyd's a good one up there. Brandon Lloyd has the nastiest fucking hands.
It wasn't a catch.
Oh yeah, he would have been for both of these.
Yeah.
Brandon Lloyd played with the Seahawks?
Yeah. I thought so. I know he's on the Patriots.
Fuck it, do Randy Moss for Patriots and the Niners. I can't think of nothing else right off the top of my head.
You think he's lower than Kendrick Bourne? Because he's pretty recent, right?
Or is he lower than Brandon Lloyd?
Ooh, shit. Kendrick Bourne. He's on the Raiders now, right? Kendrick Bourne?
No, he's on the Patriots still.
Okay.
But they think they're not going to bring him back, basically.
He started with the 49ers and then went
do Kendrick Bourne. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be lower than Randy Moss, right?
I don't think so.
I'm fine with Kendrick Bourne.
6%. Yeah, that's pretty low. We'll see.
Portland in the building.
I
didn't get the Niners, Steelers, or I don't think Broncos. No, I did get Broncos, Steelers, but this is off some bullshit.
Okay.
Patriots and Broncos.
Wasn't Shelby Harris the defensive tackle that got traded with Russell Wilson, or for Russell Wilson? You think he'd be pretty low?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, people aren't guessing.
I had Drew Lock here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's 4%.
I never heard of that, brother.
Yeah, he was a solid D tackle for the Broncos.
Over it is
got scoop booted and booted. All right, Patriots, Broncos.
Don't do Wes Welker.
Yeah, he's 95.
I'm trying to think of a better name for like the Steelers and the Niners, but I can only think of Rod Woodson, and I know he's a Hall of Famer, so I'm trying to think of a better name.
I feel like that's probably one that people wouldn't go that far back on.
Yeah, I'd failed this one.
2003 was when he was done playing. That's 12%.
Oh, okay.
That's the highest one we gotten so far. Hey, we kind of cooking on this one. 12.
Tommy Maddox.
For this one?
Tommy Madcat Maddox.
Why did you guess Tommy Maddox?
Because I knew he had to go somewhere else after Ben Roethlisberger showed up. But where I ended up being wrong is he played there before he was on the Steelers.
Oh, wow. 10%. That's crazy.
Now we just need
Broncos, Patriots. I feel like there's a lineman cut.
There's a defensive player. Okay, hold on. Nah, Richard Seymour played for the Raiders.
Was Brandon Browner ever in the Patriots?
Yeah, Brandon Browner was on the Patriots.
Was he on
the Broncos? I don't remember him on the Broncos, though.
Yeah, I don't think he was on the Broncos.
I thought
he played with Miami and the Eagles.
He was on the Broncos because that's why Jalen said that his brother played for the Broncos. I was like, that's not your fucking brother.
Are you ready? Are you?
Because this is why I thought he was a Broncos fan, and he said he was a Chiefs fan.
I don't know if Brandon Browner played for this many teams.
I don't know if he played for them, honestly.
Trust me, Daddy.
All right, fuck it. If you say.
This is
God.
Me off. Brandon Browner did. I feel like he didn't play for that many teams. Blake didn't
he just played for Seattle, Miami, the Eagles, and the Patriots.
He told me.
He played for the Broncos.
Brandon Browner played for the Broncos?
He played for the Broncos in 2005. Then was out of the league from 2006 to 2010. Played for the Seahawks from 2011 to 2013.
So we got robbed.
He played for the Patriots and he played for the Saints. No, because we
got robbed.
Oh,
let's go.
Oh no, we did Broncos Patriots. Oh yeah, Broncos for the 2005. We did get robbed.
We got robbed.
Yeah. Okay. You were still wrong because you didn't remember that he played for the Broncos in 2005. You didn't know that.
I thought it was later. You are correct.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't remember him being on the.
Oh yeah, they
well, because he went to the CFL between, so that's
Yeah, he went to the CFL for 4 years afterwards.
Now he's in Lompoc State Prison.
Hey man, wait, where can I go to complain? Because this is what I was talking about, where they were like getting over on you when you were right.
Don't know.
I gotta click. There's 87 players that played. I'm about to scroll through and watch this nigga be on here. All players.
He's officially charged with attempted murder and 3 other felonies. 8 years in prison. Oh, he's eligible for parole. He was in San Quentin.
He was kicking doors, wasn't he?
Yeah, he stole a Rolex too.
He was out here thugging.
Golly.
He was pretty good, man.
He's big as hell.
Yeah, they definitely don't have him listed on players who played for both on like where you can click on the teams.
So what it says here on Wikipedia, it says he was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Broncos in 2005. However, he fractured his left forearm August 20th against San Francisco, was placed on injury reserve. August 25th, 2005, missed the entire 2005 season. But I feel like if you are on IR for that team and they hold you on the roster,
you should still count.
Because if they won a bowl, you'd get a ring. So I don't know why they wouldn't count him as playing there.
No, players must have played in a regular season game or playoff game.
The fine print will get you.
Yeah, gets you every time. Damn, well, we were that close.
All right.
The grid was perfect.
That was beautiful. We should have gotten it.
Beautiful work.
It also said Brandon Lloyd worked for that one, so we could have chose it.
Hip Hop Grid? No, we got to go.
Hip Hop Grid is crazy. I tried one of those, and I was like, never again.
Tell the future albums.
I chose what pissed me off was I did Dirty Sprite 2 as a future album that had 3 words in the title. They were like, no, it's DS2, bitch. Oh,
we can do this real quick, right? Y'all want to fall asleep?
No, we can do one of these real quick.
Okay. I think, well, all right, Hove Grammy Nominated Project. It's kind of harder to go lower on these because there's not as many options.
Yeah, for sure.
Nominated.
Was 444 nominated for a Grammy? People got to think that shit was too ass.
That, Blueprint, probably Black Album. I think those are probably your 3 safest
I know
bets.
Blueprint 3 won a Grammy, didn't it? Or was it nominated because it had
I think a Fog would. I don't know who well.
Yeah. Empire State of Mind was on there or
Yeah.
Empire State.
Okay, so Nas. So
I feel like
these are albums.
These are songs. Or damn, they don't tell you.
I was gonna say that the nigger album.
I think it's Untitled is the official, but you know,
if you type in NI99ER, I swear to God, Untitled Unmastered, that doesn't count. But that means they got to have the other one on here. Blake does not want to type this. Lord have mercy.
Okay, so it's just one. Okay, so we'll do just do Illmatic for the one.
Any of these work. Nasir, Nasty Nas, or
Nasir
Nasir
was
Thomas.
much later. Hold on, I need to know now.
Illmatic's gonna be the most popular.
Oh yeah. But so we hold on.
Nostradamus.
Off the screen.
Oh yeah,
Magic.
Untitled Nas album.
Do Nostradamus. I feel like that's got to be lower than Nostradamus. Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, we got a gold. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay. Released from
2010. Streets Disciples. Probably low.
Yeah. Or the Lost Tapes. See, type in Lost Tapes.
Problem is when you do this, this has to be it, but it doesn't tell you the artist when you're picking it.
Okay, nah, fuck it then.
See?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
That's trash. We burnt one on some bullshit. Yeah, that was his album.
Grammy nominated. What's the third DMX album? No. Because it's what? It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Flesh of my
Blood
flesh,
of my blood, flesh of my flesh. And then there was X, right?
X was coming.
Oh yeah.
And then there was X. I would put that for the Grammy nominated one.
That's Grammy nominated?
Yeah. And then there was X.
Oh, it's on Jay-Z. This might be glitched. I clearly picked the DMX.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely hit the bottom one.
So I'm gonna type it.
It highlights the top one, even when hit X. When you hover over the top one, it like highlights the top. So maybe try the middle.
This is definitely.
Like right now, it looks like it's highlighted.
Yeah, see, it's highlighted now.
Now we're good. Now we're good. It still says Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Are we going to assume that this is still DMX?
Yeah, just try it and see what happens.
This is somebody who just didn't change the title.
All right, we're good.
That was right.
Okay, yeah. Because that album had like all them big ass singles on it.
Yep. One word DMX album. It's just X, right?
Hold on. Grand Champ.
Beasts. No,
The Great Depression. No.
What are them late ones with Swiss Beast called?
You know they had a name. I feel like X would be the only answer, but unless it means a song. But that's too many options.
444, one word.
It's 3 numbers.
You think that's one word?
Yeah, fuck it. I will say that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It is one word.
No, 444, 444.
You gotta say it all the
three of those.
Yeah, run that shit together.
All
right. Well, here we go. This is why this shit's fucked up. I clicked the top right corner. It says DMX released from 2001 to 2010.
It's telling you the axis. The best of both worlds is fucking crazy. Yeah, the best of both worlds is fucking insane. Yeah, you need fucking help. This is the most R. Kelly mentions we've ever had in the show. My lord.
I don't think DMX is a one-word album unless I'm missing something.
It has to be a song, but you've done albums too, yeah.
Nah, these are all albums.
These are all albums.
I know he's got bro. I can't think of them names. Some of them late albums.
It's
man.
gotta be.
Because after Grand Champ, I kind of forget the titles.
Oh, recycle bin joints.
The one that came out. I'm looking at it now. There's a couple. There are quite a few.
They have one name, one letter, or one name.
There's one in 2021 that was one letter or one name.
Oh, that's the one that
we talked about this last episode. And you said it too. It's like redemption, revival, not rebirth, but
no, you guys are close. I feel like you're thinking in the right mind frame. Think of Bible verses. Think of Bible chapters.
Genesis, Leviticus.
Close. See the opposite of the first one.
Exodus.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's the last one, right?
Yeah,
I would hope.
He
also has an album
Castlevania
called
sound
Undisputed that came out in 2012.
Oh shit! Hey, y'all talk about
Lord. Oh Lord.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's do the top one. It has to both be right. It has to both be right.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to both be the same one.
Fucking put the Great Depression.
They could have done a little more work on this, but at the same time, I'm appreciating this exists. So,
Yeah, this is dope.
All right, so Blueprint 3, Black Album, or I already did 444. I don't know. Probably Volume 2 or Volume 3.
Did Magna Carta get nominated? I feel like Magna Carta might have gotten nominated.
Yeah,
sure.
Because he did that big ass like Samsung rollout and all that stuff. I kind of feel like it was. I could be wrong. I'm not hella confident. Yeah. Okay.
Justin Timberlake intro. Nas Grammy nominated. Did any of the last King's Disease? Did that get nominated?
Yeah, didn't which one did he win a Grammy for? Magic, right? Or was it just King's Disease? That's the one he beat out for
King's Disease 3.
He won a Grammy for that?
Yeah.
For what award?
Best rap album.
I think it was the third one.
I think it's the first one, honestly.
I think it's the first one?
No, because I know, when did Freddie Gibbs last out? Not the Alfredo. When did Alfredo come out? Because those two went head to head for the
That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
We're supposed to be out of guesses, letting us guess.
I think it's King's Disease.
You're right.
We were out of guesses. We missed one. Fluke. Because I typed something. Hold on. I typed something over here. It was the Nas thing, I think.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lost tapes.
Lost tapes, yeah.
Yeah. It's not even showing common answers. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. The Black Album. Okay.
Wow.
Streets Disciples was number 1.
What is the name of this album? The Kanye produced Nas album.
And then Nasir, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did Nas only release one album from, or is this showing our right answers? Because the Streets Disciples.
No, this is the common.
I'm looking at the one to the right.
Streets Disciples number 1. Yeah. Damn. But he had more than one in that span for sure.
Yeah.
Still Maddox in that span. Lost Tapes, like you said, is in that span. I think the one with Amy Winehouse is in that span.
Yeah, that's hella albums for that to be the most popular.
I thought Life is Good might be after 2010. Or is that 2010?
It might have been 2010.
That might have been 2010, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bonus little bit on the back end of that for y'all. If y'all still here, we appreciate you dearly. Thank you very much. Critically Unfocused Podcast, episode 143. Hold on. About to get out of here. I just want to
subscribe to the pod.
There we go. All right. Peace.